Let me make sure. I should have checked this before I hit the button. Can you say something? Okay. Okay, cool. The Nesso thing is working today. It wasn't the other day. And I guess it was probably just a matter of restarting OBS, but I can't really do that mid-stream, so we just kind of dealt with it. Oh, hello! Sorry, I meant to put the loading screen up first. It's fine.
Oh.
It's fine.
Oh. What's up, gamers? It's your boy Abigail Starling, back at it again with some absolute weeaboo nonsense.
Always the weeb nonsense here.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell so you get all the videos on your push notifications obnoxiously. I got chocolate. It's very good.
Yum. Oh, also, if you want to be reading the chat, I have it in the Discord. Looks like other peeps are going to be joining us for story time.
Hey.
But yeah, I just wanted to check because I didn't want you to feel like you were just, like, kept around for story time or some shit.
Okay, well, admittedly, it's a big reason. It's fine.
We love you,
I'm not mad about it.
We love your stories.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Like,
if you never told, like, story time again, we would still love you and still be your friend.
Oh, no. I'm just saying that's, I know it's a perk.
It is.
A bonus.
It is.
All right, I have the stream open because I was listening to the audio and making sure it was okay.
Cool.
And then it was like, hey, I'm playing, like, your echo, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Truly, it'd be like that sometime. Yeah, once once we're all gathered here today, I'll get into it. No problem, Boblem. Because,
it's a good story.
It's something.
Yep. Like I said, I was there, and it's still hard to believe it happened.
Man. I mean, it's not. I don't know, man. I was there too. It happened to me, and I'm still like, that sounds fake. That didn't actually happen. You're making that up for the goofs.
And yet, it's not.
And yet my hands remember. My soul remembers the cursed energy. Simpler times of like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
3? 4? I don't know. Time's fake.
Time is fake, especially now. It's March. We are in for a big story today, Milk.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
And Nigel's like the best storyteller I know. So, you're guaranteed a good time. Hello.
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 Hello. It's a bee.
It's a bee. It's a bee, Barrio.
I love the little Nesso thing. Y'all just hop in. And
Aww.
and they just appear. It's so cute.
I'm glad it's working.
Yeah.
I realized that I have a hat that actually has a it has a green like under brim where this one says boy. I have a black hat with a little umbrella demon on it, and with the brim it's green. Like, damn, should have been that hat to complete the color rainbow.
Well, I can always change it later.
We shall see.
Yeah.
Different hats for special occasions.
Yeah.
I have many hats. Who stole my hats?
I want my hat back.
Man. That's a good book. I want my hat back. I have seen my hat.
I just love that it's a meme.
It's very good.
Yep. Hello, BK. Good to see you.
Oh, what's going on, bud?
And yes, we're all weeb gremlins here, so it's always hello.
You will.
Hello.
Click, clack, click, click. Oh, my microphone is kind of close to my keyboard, so if I type and it's like obnoxiously loud, let me know. And
Okay.
We'll shut up. I'm watching a family house because they're gone.
Fun.
More or less. It's nice. They have good booze, which I am free to avail myself of. And that's always nice.
Yeah.
One day, the story shall begin.
Yeah, we need at
Also, I'm
least
looking at-
Yuli was gonna join us, so.
Yes. I'm looking at this hot new art you got going on. What's
Thank you.
what's the story with this particular girl? Did it just happened because I think I shall draw this girl.
Well, obviously it's Best Girl.
Well, sure. Not that you need a reason to draw your fave.
Yeah. Let's see. I mean, it was a Patreon sketch I did a while back, and I still like it, so I'm coloring it. But I believe I drew it around the time they released the Love Live after-school activity outfits that are Twin Tails and Cat Girls.
Ooh, man, I'm there for exactly 50% of that.
I am here for all of it.
I know you're here for all of it.
Like, I am frankly insulted that it's, like, only in the arcade game.
Well, fuck you.
Bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess they're making a PlayStation version. I don't know how that's gonna work, since that was, like, the arcade game is also kind of gacha, but...
You're gonna have to, like, get one of those huge, very large, like, PDA controllers.
Yeah. I mean, I did think about getting the special Miku one for Switch that they had for Megamix's release. Thought about it. But it was also like $1,000, so I was like, no thank you.
Yeah, you gotta save your money for your oops, all Ami orders.
Yeah.
I can't believe
this-
your power was too great.
Too powerful.
greatest
They
box.
had to split my order into 2 boxes.
It's like, hey, you got too much junk, so we had to send it in 2 shipments because why are you like this?
It's not even as bad as it, like, normally is. Like, I think it's, let me go back and check. Yeah, let's see, here we go. Let's see, 5 acrylic stands, 4 scale figures, 3 mugs, 2 Nendoroids, 1 keychain, and a partridge in a pear tree.
I was gonna say it if you didn't.
Approximately the same monetary value as 5 golden rings.
But yeah, I've done like once we had for whatever reason they delayed 1 month order and it ended up combined with another month, so it was 2 months in one shipment, and that all fit in one box. I didn't expect this one to break them.
Yeah, they used all of their strength putting the last one into one box.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, you're a little quiet.
Small quiet.
Hello?
Hello, there you go.
Okay. Great. Let's watch. Let's mute. Is it story time?
It could be.
Yeah,
It
let's
very
do
well
let's
may
do
be.
story time. Is Avery
Oh,
coming?
are we waiting for Avery?
Avery said that it would have to leave in, I think, like 15 minutes. So it would have to be now if they're coming.
Story time. Story time.
And me now.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. Story
So-
time with Nigel.
Ahem. So, thank you all for coming. We are gathered here today to listen to the story of some crazy shit that had happened to me.
Nigel, will you please officiate my wedding?
I mean, yeah, it'll start exactly like that.
Yes. Okay,
We're
sorry.
gathered here today to commemorate some crazy shit happening. So, I mean, I gotta mentally edit it just a touch.
Yeah.
That's okay. So, as those of you who are here may not know, I am, in fact, a brown person, and this story is about and related to that.
Yo, Fred, what are you doing?
Yo, Fred. What are you, Fred's like, brown people? I'm out of here.
No.
Fred's a racist.
No, he is
Fred
a good
is not
cat.
racist. He's a good boy.
Not a racist cat.
Sorry, he just left halfway across the room and halfway into my bookshelf decided, actually, this isn't gonna work out, and like launched himself backwards halfway across the room. That
No.
was
Cut and run. Cut and run. I wholeheartedly believe that Fred is not a racist. That's a good one.
thank you.
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
I believe you 100%.
Once quarantine is over, you are invited to come and pet him.
Good. Thank. Anyway, yes, the whole thing about me being a brown person is true. The hype is real. And so there was this one time, and Abby was there, and we were in a house. The circumstances of this house are, for the purposes of the story, inconsequential. Know that we were there.
Yep.
And the house was owned by an old woman.
Yep.
It
was a like we were there to pick up somebody else, and that person's grandma was there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is correct. And grandma, well, this is the first time I'd ever met grandma, and
It was the first time you ever met the other friend too, so
that's true. Well, fair
not
enough,
in person
but
at least.
That's true. So, friend and grandmother, like I had met friend on the internet, like you do, but I had never met friend in person. So this is my first time meeting friend in person, as well as grandma. So we get there, and everyone's really excited. It's all super hype because this is an anticipated meeting because we'd been internet friends for a minute, and oh my god, that's always fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is pre-COVID, by the way, so # social distancing.
Good. I had assumed, but good.
Yeah, you
Oh
got
yeah,
it,
this
you
was
got
like
it.
forever ago.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
many,
Good 2
many,
years ago, I
many
think.
years ago.
Yeah.
Mask goes over your nose, kids. Anyway, so we get there, and it's like, and I'm driving. I like driving a lot.
Also,
and
I was just dead because it was after a con.
yeah.
And
You were dead because it was after a con.
Also, I was manning the booth like solo for most of the weekend because
That's true. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, fucking rolling through was difficult.
Yeah.
And circumstances.
yeah,
It was a tough con weekend for several reasons, but we made it through alive, and
Yep.
we decided we were gonna go visit Fred.
yeah.
So I'm locking up the car, and Abby runs up the walk toward the porch, and is like, Fred! And I close up the car, and I look down the way, and there is Friend and Abby, like, hey, what's up? And there is Friend's grandma. And Friend's grandma is, if context clues may not have informed you, definitely a white person. And that's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. So my personal grandmother, also a white person. This is not my first old white lady. So, like, I'm not, the hairs on the back of my neck aren't standing up at this point. Like, I kind of knew what I was getting into. Or so I thought.
Oh boy.
So I start coming up the way, and Friend's grandma, like, grabs Friend's shoulder with her, like, cold death grip, and is like, who's that?
Whose
Friend.
friend is that?
Whose friend is that? And Friend is like, mine? Also Abby's? That's Nigel. And I'm sure that at this point, grandmother or Friend is like, impossible. Not a brown person called Nigel. I've been duped. I've been bamboozled.
In my home, it's more likely than you think.
It's more likely than you think. But I don't know this yet. I'm a cool person and also very polite. So, you know,
It's
like,
true.
hi, I'm Nigel. Introduce myself, shake her hands, nice to meet you, la 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 la, this is my house. And, you know, she's old, and, you know, she's old. What do you want? It's an old person. They're kind of a way. They have a way that they are, and it's that way. But she kind of goes off to do her own thing, Grandma, while, Abby and Friend and I kind of hang out, look at stuff in Friend's room, or old room, rather, and just, generally have a chill time chilling out. And Grandma comes back in and is like, hey, so how did you meet my granddaughter? And I'm like, oh, the internet. She's like, oh, where you from? And I'm like, oh, I'm from Oakland. And she's like, oh, Oakland's dangerous. And I'm like, yeah, you think that? That's fine. I know, like, yeah, okay, sure. Like, oh, this is a lot of crime and criminal crimers. I'm like, okay, okay, that's fine, yeah. And so, you know, again, like,
This isn't your first old white lady.
this isn't my first old white lady. And so after a while, she's just sort of kind of in the room, like, not creepily hovering, but just enjoying the fact that her granddaughter is having a good time with her friends or whatever. And, like, she starts talking to me again, and she asks me a question. And the question is, would you like to see something funny?
Oh no.
Now, none of you are as ahead of me as you need to be. Because when an old person asks, would you like to see something funny, it's usually like, oh, here's like baby pictures of my grandkid that are gonna be embarrassing for the present grandchild. Like, hey, look at this naked baby, ha 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 ha. Or like some like school pageant, or maybe like they have, oh, this is a newspaper from the day JFK was shot or something, like something that old people have around that they think is really interesting or whatever. And I'm like, sure, why not? I would love to see something funny.
Oh no.
And so she leaves. And we chill out. We continue to look at all like the assorted like middle school nerd shit that is in Friend's room. And then she comes back, and I'm looking at like I don't see her come in at first. I turn around when I hear her sort of enter.
When you
And
sense
I don't
the cursed
immediately
aura.
parse. Not yet. Not yet. I don't immediately parse visually what she has in her hands, until she puts it into mine. She's just like, here, and I take it because I wasn't raised in a barn. And the minute that it touches my hands, I am almost like knocked over onto my ass by a wave of extremely cursed, angry energy. And before I tell you what it is, I have to like, at this point, like, I have to logic out how this came to be. Or the only way I can imagine it came to be. Because Grandma has put into my hands an actual honest to goodness like slavery era black mammy doll.
I knew it. I don't know how, but I knew it.
That's fine. And so I'm looking at it just in my hands. I'm like, this isn't, no, I'm hallucinating. This isn't real. This can't be real. And like, I'm turning it over in my hands, and I look over at Friend, and Friend is just like, Friend is pretty fair-skinned when Friend is just chilling out. I look over at Friend, and Friend is like blue and has stopped breathing. Because this is the first time I have met this person in person, and their grandma has done this. And so, like, this highly cursed object enters my hands, and I'm like, the wheels in my brain immediately start turning at 300%. The mind limiters are off, because I'm like, how is, what? Huh? I'm not mad, because I'm trying to understand what's happening. And like, the only way I can put it together in my head is that she allows me into her home, and she's like, "Hey, you kids have a good time." And then like, we walk away from her into the room, and she's in the hallway, and she nearly faints on the wall. Oh, land sakes alive. It's happened to me. I never thought it would happen to me. A young colored boy in my house.
Oh god.
Well, whatever shall I do? Well, I can't tell him to leave. He's my granddaughter's friend, and I have to be a gracious host. But what can I do? What can I do? I've never interacted this closely with the coloreds before. What can we? How can I possibly connect with this young Negro lad? What do we have in common? What in the world could we possibly have in common? And you know, she worked that master race brain and said, "Ah, that's right, I used to own him." I know just what I'll do. I know just went off to get the actual, literal, handmade by a slave, highly cursed mammy doll. Like the head is like it's old. Like she says, like she hands it to me and she says, "This has been in my family for over 150 years," and I'm like, "Yeah, no kidding, huh?" I bet I know what else has been in your family for over 150 years.
Oh my god.
How can I connect with the blacks? Ah, yes, the one thing we have in common, slavery. Here, young black man, I shall hand to you a representation of your former bondage. Isn't that neat?
Oh my god.
Now I have to, like, I'm not mad because my dad, who is also a black man, he, like, I told this story to him, and he really liked my response, and I'll tell him I'll tell you the wisdom he bestowed upon me in a second, but the story's not over. It actually does get a little worse. Is the thing.
Oh!
Yeah!
Oh,
It's over here. And so, okay, so I'm here, like, paralyzed, just observing this, feeling the rage of generations flow through me, and I'm just like, oh. And she asked me, "Would you like to have it?" And I don't. I can't actually identify how I felt getting that question, because it's one thing to say, hey, this is the first, maybe second time that I've ever talked in any capacity that isn't just like, you work in the service sector, to a person of color, and I have nothing but this to go on. And it's another thing entirely to have such an intensity of tone deafness as to ask, hey, child of former slaves, would you like to remember that? Would you like to have this token of your servitude? And I don't know how I felt, but it took me no seconds flat.
The response was instant.
It was immediate. She asked me, "Would you like to have it?" I said, "Oh, absolutely not."
Oh my god.
"Would you like to have it?" "Oh, absolutely not." And it was that tone too. It was just, "Oh, yep. Absolutely not."
Oh my god.
And she is crestfallen, and she takes her horrible memento back from my hands. And
Didn't
she
we
walks
joke
away.
that it was made of slave bone or some shit?
Yeah, like the head was made of wood or slave bone or whatever. I don't know what it was made of, but it was cursed. And so I look over to Friend, and she's like, and I'm just like, we should go. Friend is like, we're gonna go.
I'm just kind of standing nearby, just like unsure how to process any of this.
And so we tell Grandma, hey, we're gonna go get some food. Okay, bye. And she's like, bye. And so we leave, like, we sort of, like, shuffle real quick back into the waifu wagon. And,
my old car.
The old car, yes.
Yep.
We drive off the property, And immediately after we leave once we're over the property line back on the street, I laugh harder than I had laughed in a long, I almost had to pull the car over because I was losing my mind. And friend was just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Just profusely falling over herself apologizing. Because, hey, this is the first time I met you and my grandma did some dank racist ass shit.
Oh.
And I could not have foreseen this. And that it has happened is absolutely the worst case scenario. Please don't hate me. And I'm like, oh no, 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 no. You have given unto me a gift. I have been blessed on this day with one of the wildest shits that has ever happened to me in my life. You have given me the power to make... You have given me a superpower. I can tell this story, and anyone who hears it will piss. I have superpowers. I can make anyone pee on command. It just takes 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was there, and I have heard this story like a dozen times before, but it still makes me cry laughing.
I'm glad I went to the bathroom before getting on this call.
Like I said, give me 10 minutes and you will pee. Yeah, so that was the thing that happened to me. That is the third, that's the third final act of the trilogy of racist things that has happened to me. Yeah. It was fucking crazy. I told my dad that story, and he was able to basically figure out how I was feeling in the exact moment that she asked whether or not I wanted to keep the black mammy doll. And he was like, you absolutely did 100% the exact right thing. Because in that situation, you have 3 options. Because in that situation, I had an experience. I had a very unique experience in that moment. In that time, I was absolutely, for this one woman, the emissary of the Negroes. I represented all black people forever. Because I can probably count the number of African Americans she has had in the same room with her on one hand. And
especially because she's dead now.
Oh yeah, no, that was gonna be the kicker. But yeah, I am also for sure the last black person she ever interacted with, because 3 months later she fucking died. So that was it. I left her on a good note. One last good deed for the brown team, because I had 3 options. 1, I throw it at her 85-year-old head and say, hey, fuck clean off, you are racist, and don't talk to anyone ever again. 2, hey, lady, this is super fucked up, and here's why. Or 3, no thank you.
Oh
And
my god.
the first option wouldn't have been ideal because, I mean, again, I was representing all black people, and there's already an angry black people stereotype enough. And also it wouldn't have done anything. It would have just made the situation way worse. And also, I'm really not an angry person, so that really wouldn't have come out of me anyway.
Also might have killed her.
Also may have literally killed her.
Giving her a heart attack.
The second one would not be ideal because it would take a long time, and also it would probably be futile because if you are like that enough to say, I shall give the black man the mammy doll and that's okay, you have nothing to learn from me. There's nothing you can learn from me. There's nothing I will be able to teach you. You are old, and this is how your life is, and I am not going to change it. So, the third option it was. No, thank you. Or, more specifically,
oh, absolutely not.
And she was disappointed, but she took her cursed gift item back with her, and hopefully, as we drove off, she,
Burned it?
Well, she didn't do that, I know that, but hopefully, at the very least, as she drove off, she said, well, what a nice young man. He's one of the good ones.
Oh! Oh no.
That's really all I can hope.
Oh, why is the bar so low?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I thought I wasn't ready for going too many blacks in a no brown zone. But yeah, that was an experience.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have a quick question.
Okay.
Is this stream being recorded? Like, can I watch it later?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, will there be VODs? I hope so.
Someone in chat asked to please clip them. I think once we've done like a few Nigel story times or something, or like
Maybe a compilation.
yeah, just best of Nigel.
I mean, hey, because I've got the other two entries in the racism trilogy. I've got the Kingdom Hearts crime story.
The what?
Oh, the Kingdom Hearts crime story. That's a
Also,
good
Milk
one.
says, please go into comedy and stuff. You are the best.
Oh, I have paralyzing stage fright, but thank you so much.
That's what VTubing's for.
Yeah, I know. There's no stage if the stage is a chair in my room. Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts crime story is pretty good. What other stories are there? There's Big Art. Big Art was fun.
Yeah.
There's the Grapevine Fire Truck. Well, the Grapevine Truck Fire.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. There's one other. Oh, right.
Weird
we haven't
Sex
told.
Lizards.
Yeah, we haven't told Weird Sex Lizard story on a stream before.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I love this. I love this story.
I feel like you can't tell any more stories right now because you need to save them. We already are on like a high right now.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's
Also,
true.
also, if you keep telling stories, I will not get any work done today.
Well, you know, hey.
And probably neither will Jupe. And then
No, I've been working this whole time.
We can
Okay.
save. We could save it for next stream or next Nigel stream, so that
Oh, man.
we can compile them all at a later date.
yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely the biggest one. The other two in the racism trilogy are entertaining, but not quite as wild and intense.
Yeah.
I gotta know Kingdom Hearts crime story. Like
Kingdom
with
Hearts
a title
crime
like.
story is pretty fun.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Yeah. I mean, I'll give you. I will give you a small preview of the Kingdom Hearts crime story. It is a tale of a boy who just wanted to play a video game. Oh man. I feel like I have enough material for exactly one sketch, one skit, one stand up. Exactly. Thank you all for listening to my tales.
You're an
They're
extremely gifted storyteller. You have cultivated a fantastic talent, and I hope to appreciate it again in the future.
Yes.
I thank you very much. I am nothing without my words because I can't draw. Can't do that. Yeah, man. It's been a while since I told that story. That's fun.
It's such a good one.
It's something.
Oh my god.
I hope you all got a good ab workout.
Yeah. Yeah, I am very glad that my family is not like from here, like that we came here from Russia. Like, which isn't to say that there isn't racism in my family. Like, there definitely is, but like, there isn't centuries of this particular kind of racism.
Yeah, there weren't innovations made in removing humanity from the blacks. Well, yeah, not like America did it. America took racism as like we could do better. We can innovate on this.
America really said, "Hold my beer," and then turned to the nearest black person and said, "Literally, hold my beer." This
Hold
is your
my
life
beer.
now.
Gives black person the beer. How dare you touch my beer? Whip, whip, whip. Yeah, racism is fucking awful. Stop doing that. Cut it out.
Yeah.
If you're racist, you don't get to hear the rest of my stories. And that's on period. I should put on my glasses. Wait.
Oh, right, you got the blue light glasses, right?
Yeah, I did, because
Ooh.
I, at my home, my monitor is a TV, and I am sitting too close to it. And that's bad. So, I got some blue blackers.
That reminds me, I also have those kinds of glasses. I just always forget to wear them.
Oh, you should, hey, front-end dev, you should definitely wear those glasses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're somewhere.
they're around.
They sure are somewhere. I'm one of those people where, like, I will just, like, put something down literally anywhere and walk away and forget it exists. And then, like, a week later, if I'm somehow reminded that that object existed, I'm like, huh, I wonder where it is.
Sounds about right.
In the case of the glasses, apparently they were behind my Cintiq.
Nice!
That explains why I forgot they existed. Out of sight, out of mind.
Yep.
I am a simple man. Alright. I'm doing it, wearing the glasses. I look like a nerd now.
Nerd. Let's see here.
Oh.
Abby, was that for picture you posted earlier today? Like, was there too much of the barcode visible?
Yeah.
Oops.
Sorry. No, that was my bad. And then Steve saw it, was like, take that down.
Not the information.
Did Steve also enjoy the label?
Oh, yes.
Good.
He absolutely did.
Then my work here
Yes,
is done.
Out of Touch Thursday.
Oh, wait, Nigel, did you see the tweet
Which one?
that I posted earlier? Yuli sent a care package of cookies and addressed it to Abigail Starling and Steve Strezza and Knuckles.
Perfect.
Fun fact, it didn't all fit on the line where you put the name, so the "and Knuckles" is your company name.
Yeah, I figured.
Like, I could have probably fit it in by abbreviating Abigail to Abby or something.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I can fit all of this.
It was perfect just the way it was.
Excellent.
So, that definitely means once you spin off into your own independent company, it's And Knuckles Incorporated, right?
Yeah. I have a history of sending friends mail with weird names on it. Like, with my friend Kelly. So we used to be really into BBC Sherlock, regrettably. So,
My condolences.
yeah, we would, like, send each other packages with, like, our favorite characters' names on it instead of, like, our names. So, she would sometimes get a package mailed to her house from John Watson to Jim Moriarty. And her mom would see that and go, "What?" And Kelly would go, "Haha, it's for me. It's for Yuli." And her mom would be like, "Oh, bless her soul." And that was fine, all fine and good, until like one day I addressed it to her favorite Walking Dead character, Shane Walsh. And for that one, Kelly was actually like outside when her mailman came by. And the mailman comes by and he's like, I got this package. It's for your address, but like there's nobody here with that name, right? And she's like, "Oh, what's the name?" And he tells her, and she's like, "Oh, that's for me." And he just looks at her.
He's like,
chuckles.
I don't know about that.
He just chuckles, hands over the package, walks away. And Kelly's like, "Okay, great." And she messages me, "Yuli, please don't do that ever again."
The bit is over. The bit is over.
It wasn't until she had to be confronted by someone acknowledging what we were doing that she
It
said,
wasn't
"You know,
until
I think we should stop."
the reality of your actions.
I feel like that's probably how my mailman feels when I get mail addressed to the Waifu Museum
Oh my god.
or Art Horse. That happened once. It was worse because I had to sign for that one.
Great.
Ah yes, it is I, the art horse.
I mean, detect the lie.
And sometimes, like, I can never even be sure anymore when people will get, like, super strict about that kind of stuff. I sent a Christmas package last year to my friend Corinne, but, like, nobody calls her Corinne, we call her Rin.
Mhm.
So, I addressed it to Rin. She got it, like, a month later, because apparently the, apartment complex office had been holding on to it because they were like, nobody named Rin lives here.
Oh my god.
Can't have fun anymore, unless they give you a fake company name.
Fun is over, actually.
Honoka is looking very good. I need to stop looking at it and continue looking at my code. Because allegedly I was coding something.
Allegedly.
Get back to work.
Fine.
Hook the shit I'm supposed to be doing.
Hmm?
Okay, let's see here.
Oh, Milk asks, what will the custom URL be? I guess once I get 100 subs, it'll probably just be youtube.com/Abigail Starling. I just want it to not be gibberish.
Not the Waifu Museum?
No.
That might give people the wrong idea about what the channel is about.
Yeah.
I mean, look what you're drawing right now. Is that
mean-
really the wrong idea?
I do want to do Rate My Waifu streams at some point.
What do you mean you don't like youtube.com/channel/UCAEPWMZVC4N4YRLPINY0BOQ?
Just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
Okay. So, when you click on one of these buttons, it adds the name of the button you clicked to the array. Now, if you happen to click them more than once for some reason, it's going to add it again, so the array is going to have 2 counts of the word Pinterest, but, like, is that really a problem? I don't think so. So I guess
someone's absolutely going to say it is.
If anybody's going to say it is, that would be Jupe, and I don't hear anything, so. It will not affect functionality. This is just my way of hooking into which of these has been clicked, and based on that, just changing the display of the button from follow to following.
Functionality.
Yeah. Like, nobody except me, and I guess Jupe, will know that this is like that. So theoretically, it's fine. Okay. Alright, so it's adding that to the array. I don't need to console log it anymore because it is working. But now I need to create another hook that will determine the content of this button and the appearance of this button. Yes.
I'm still so winded from all the laughing.
Well, you know.
Why do I have a variable called isFollowingTrue? What's that even mean? What are they doing here? What am I doing with my life?
Is following true? Is it?
I have a variable called isFollowing, and its value is true, and I have one called isFollowingTrue.
Well, I hope it's following.
I mean, the thing is, the way that I set it up, it looks like isFollowingTrue can be false, which, why did I do that?
That's one.
Drunken
I'm pretty
scooper.
certain. I'm pretty certain the reason you have is following and is following true is because I did your code review and I said, why is this called is following true? And I told you to change it to is following.
And then I changed one of them, but not the other 5.
I think what we also decided was that instead of having is following, you were just going to have the array of things you were following and then check against that.
I was literally just talking about the array, yes.
Yes, so you don't need either of these variables.
Ah.
Probably.
To do, get rid of that.
More or less. Oh, and here's my favorite to do. To do, this is also a list, sad face.
Oof.
I did code review for Yuli, and she had all of these wonderful HTML lists that were not HTML lists. It was just like div with divs inside, and I'm like, but it's a list, Yuli.
I got really good at doing semantic HTML at some point, and then we switched to React, and it's divs all the way down, and I forgot how to do anything that's not a div.
F.
Hoop.
Sorry! Alright, so I'm gonna rename this div and make it an unordered list, because who cares which of these you follow first? Not me.
Favorite of the fucking Valve programmer comments. Yes, this causes a memory leak. Too bad.
Christ. Okay, list item. Did I break anything? No, great.
My hope is that this code is so awful I'm never allowed to write UI code again.
There has to be a Tumblr called, like, overly honest coding comments or something.
I hope so.
On Stack Overflow, there is a question. What is the best common source code you have ever encountered? This whole post was closed because it's not a good fit for the Q&A format. We expect answers to be answered by facts, blah, blah, blah. Top-rated comment. Dear maintainer, once you are done trying to optimize this routine and have realized what a terrible mistake that was, please increment the following counter as a warning to the next guy. And there's a commented out variable called total hours wasted here, and the current value is 42.
That's very good.
Whew.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's incredible.
Move it into place and resize. This is terrible, but VGUI has forced my hand.
When I wrote this, only God and I understood what I was doing. Now, only God knows.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back.
Hi. Sorry, I just kept getting, like, really bad connection issues every now and then, which is part of why I asked if the stream was being recorded, because I was not able to hear half of the story, because it was being like...
But yeah, it stays up on YouTube after. No worries.
Great. I'm gonna need the link to that.
It is in our chat already.
Great. Even better.
Oh no, Jupe, I found one that's a little too real.
What?
Comment by somedev1. June 7th, 2002. Adding temporary tracking of login screen. Comment by somedev2. June 22nd, 2007. Temporary my ass.
No! No!
Oh, it's a little too real. A little too real.
Hello, hello.
And V hexabinary
Good
has
to
no
see you
return
again.
code because nobody could ever possibly attempt to parse bad data. It could never possibly happen.
No, never.
Never. I fucking still. Yes, this causes a memory leak.
Where was that?
It's in some Valve. It's in some game programming. I don't know exactly what the game is.
Incredible.
This seems like a bad idea, but it's fine for now. Nothing is more permanent than a temporary solution. Oh, shit. This doesn't account for children of hierarchy. Too bad.
Well, at least our code doesn't have any too bads in it that I know of.
God, you know it's deadline when it's too bad.
No, Jupe is sending me things that happen at work, where someone asked her to do a thing, and she said, "Hey, people are gonna complain if we do this." And the PM says, "Good point. We should tell customer service we're making this switch, but we should still do it." Earlier today, someone reported a bug. This thing that she just did.
On cue. Complaint. You love to see it.
I knew it was going to happen. Like, I was like, well, I'm gonna get some bug reports about this. It's not gonna be a bug, but they're not gonna think it's not a bug. They're gonna think it's definitely a bug, and it's violence right before Black Friday, and they're gonna scream about it. And I'm gonna be like, nope, I was told to do it this way. Sorry.
F.
Whatever happened to telling CS about it, huh?
No, they did.
They did.
They
Okay.
told one person in CS.
Oh,
Of
yeah,
course.
of course.
Well, why would they tell all of CS? I mean, well, I guess we can't blame Michael for this. He's on PTO technically.
Yeah.
This will cause a crash later. Later crashes.
Shocked Pikachu face.
Exactly.
There's this like one place where we just like occasionally save quotes from people in the dev team, and one of them is a conversation I had with my project manager at the time, and she asked me, what are the consequences of doing it this way? And I said, the code will be bad and Jupe will judge me. Project manager says, yeah, just go ahead and do it anyway.
Oh, Yuli, I've got one you should add.
Yeah?
Oh man, I'm gonna send you a screenshot.
Oh god, I'm afraid. Like, are we adding this to our collection of quotes?
I feel like we should.
Okay, then we should send it to Hui.
Yeah, but first I'm gonna send it to you, and you can decide.
Okay. Oh boy. Can I read it out loud?
Uh-oh.
This is today?
Yeah.
Oh!
One of the fun things I got to do today.
Oh no! Oh no!
What have you done?
So for historical context, last year, around this time, we were working on replatforming the website. So it had been on this one set of code for like 8 years, and we were like, right before Black Friday, of course, you know, the most critical time of year for us to not have a broken website, we're going to just send everybody who goes to the homepage to a brand new homepage that's in a completely different platform, like brand new, 100% brand new code. And hopefully it just won't die. And not just, we're not going to send everybody, we're going to A/B test it. So we're going to send half of the people to this brand new homepage, and half of them will go to this other version. Because there's nothing that could possibly go wrong with that. So that was what we were doing last year. No, wait.
Please tell me they didn't. Please tell me they didn't give you a completely new version of the homepage.
No, not this year. That just happened the
this
last
time.
2 years in a row. The last 2 years in a row, brand new version of the homepage. Right before Black Friday.
Finally, a year without doing that.
A year without doing that. Instead,
Oh boy.
our boss said today to my PM, hey, we used to have this feature in the old version of checkout where the coupon field would be open automatically during the Black Friday season so that people could enter the coupon easily. But we don't have that now. Can we make that happen? And it's like, the last release before Black Friday was yesterday. And he
We're
wants
not supposed to
A/B
have any
test
more
it instead of just doing it for everybody. He wants to test to make certain that like half the people see it and half the people don't. And it's like, oh my god. Anyway, so the PM, like, she has confided to me previously that like running an A/B test on like over the Black Friday time period is like her nightmare, because like if you do it wrong, like the volume of people coming through the website this time of year is like astronomically larger than the rest of the year. So if you make a mistake in your A/B test, or like it's a bad A/B test, or like it's worse than the original, then you ruin a lot of people's days, not just like a small, easily contained number of people's days. So anyway, the boss says today, hey, let's run this A/B test, and she's like, oh my god. So she messaged him today, I was wondering when you were going to bring up the A/B test you wanted to run on Black Friday, because something has to go wrong. So that's it.
I'm so glad
I'm
I
not
don't
a-
go here.
I'm not as good a storyteller as the rest of y'all.
Rip to the UX. Rip to the UX.
I remember, I think it was like 2 years ago for Christmas, we got Emily a mug that says we'll test it on production.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we'll
Yeah.
do it live. No, it's fine. Black Friday is the best time to introduce
Like,
potential instability.
you do
But it's
you
fine.
do get a high volume of traffic, so any test you run, you can make a call pretty quickly because you'll
Oh,
gain
yeah.
statistical significance very quickly. The trade-off is if you mess it up, you messed up big time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you know, the fact that this is happening after the you can't see it, but I'm making air quotes, last release for Black
Yeah.
Friday. Well,
What do you mean the last release for Black Friday isn't on Black Friday? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
look, I'm just glad that my big project that I've been working on got postponed to after Black Friday, because I'm replatforming the entire customer account experience. And that's gonna need some thorough testing before before customers can see it. The original
That's fine,
plan
just make it
was
super obtuse and jacked. It's cool.
the initial plan apparently was that like yesterday would, or I think even 2 weeks ago, was like we'd just release it and like, but the backend devs haven't done their part yet. And it's like it'll only take 4 hours. They could do it the day before release. And then we fortunately scrapped that plan.
Hey.
The entire customer account.
Great.
Thank you, BK.
The honk is looking very good.
Thank you.
Oh, this is a video, huh?
Are you talking about the stream?
I didn't realize. What? We're recording? Oh no! No, my friend sent me a message on Instagram, and I thought it was just a picture. And I commented on it, and she was like, "Yeah, I didn't understand most of what happened in this video, but it was pretty funny." I was like, "Oh shit, it's a video." Oof. Sorry, Steen. Oh, let's see.
Okay. So this needs to be a stateless functional component. Flip. Flip. So. Okay. So no more render. Move that up here. Get rid of stuff props. Get rid of these.
So many click clack click click clack.
Kicks.
Okay.
Oh no, that sucks. I don't even, actually, does that? I don't know. I don't even go here. I fucking looking at some fucking Genshin Impact stuff, and I'm like, I literally have no idea what this is.
Okay. I'm supposed to look at a save contact info file to see how to do this. Okay. Alright, so this is a SFC. Uses hooks, okay. Ah, so the async is a use effect. That's what I wanted. Okay, I could do that. Yes.
Are you winning, son?
That remains to be seen, but
Not losing as hard as we were 5 seconds ago.
yeah, that. Nigel understands what's up.
Yep. Every time you get to say, oh, okay, that is a tiny step toward not losing. And every time you say, wait, that is a tiny step back toward losing.
Okay, wait. Can you repeat all of that again, real quick?
Yes. Every time you get to say, oh, okay, that is a tiny step toward not losing. But every time you say, wait, that is a tiny step back toward losing.
I assume this is going in their Slack channel.
I hope so.
Okay, every time you get to say, oh, okay, that's a tiny step toward not losing. And every time you get to say...
Every time you have to say, wait,
Yes.
it's a tiny step back.
I wanna embroider this on a cross stitch.
Please do.
F by Jupe.
Rip.
The connection being bad at Jupes does not bode well for me because tomorrow they are shutting off my power for all day. So
Great.
because I still need to freaking work,
Right.
the plan is to drive over to Jupe's place and work from there.
Good luck.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I want. Yes. Yes. The special website for 5.4 is up.
What?
Is it Final Fantasy?
Final Fantasy 14.
A
Oh.
The
I don't go
special
here.
website
I don't go
for
here either. I just kind of
That's
guessed.
Oh, there's more Edens. Oh boy. And a new oh shit, new donjon. Hell yes. MSQs, Eden's Promise. New large scale battle delivered from New trial cast from Marinum. Ah. Ooh, buddy. Is that that gonna be emerald weapon? Ooh. Big excitement.
That's okay, Milk. It is always the thought that counts with a gift.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what you draw. Okie doke. I will be right back. I need to grab more coffee, and then I get to color all the line art. Yay!
Yeah. Let's see. Nope. It's messy.
I love how her rig is just wigging out.
No, don't worry about it. It's fine. Hey, coloring line art, man. I don't go here, but that's gotta hurt.
I do a different style of line art coloring when I do it, so for me it's not as big of an issue, but I prefer to leave it black usually. It depends on the art. Abby has a style where she tries to kind of like blend the line art into not the line art, so
Yeah,
it's basically
color match
another
it.
stage of coloring.
Right. It took me until I was too many years old to what?
Message from Jupe to me and the other friend and Dev. Hey guys, I'm going to release an illegal hotfix, so I need to walk one of you guys through the changes in case we need to revert it tomorrow. Who wants to be in charge of fixing things if it somehow goes horribly wrong? Oh.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, not it. It took me until I was too many years old to understand what a line art was, because I heard the word line art and I said, "Is not most art line?" Is not most of art line? Hmm? I'll have to reshare that one with Abigail once she gets back. And it wasn't like I wasn't fucking 25 years old, but I think I was out of high school.
I don't remember, like, I don't know if I ever learned, like, why it's called line art as opposed to outlines.
Who knows, man?
I'll ask Abby when she's back, because now I'm curious. I know, like, at some point in the early 2000s, nuclear wasteland that is / was DeviantArt, we just all collectively decided this is called line art, but, like, why?
Sorry, what?
Again. Oh, you're just in time.
Abby, why is it called line art and not outlines?
I mean,
Really
I guess
makes you
because like it could be art standalone, like it's treated as, you know, like it's a part of the piece. Like it's not just outlines for like a coloring book.
But, like, outlines for a coloring book could be line art.
True. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing.
Yeah, this conversation came about because I mentioned that it took me until I was too many years old to understand what line art even was, because I saw the word line art, I looked at it and I said, "Is not art mostly line? Is line not how the art goes?"
Yeah. Unrelated, Abby, should we be able to see her ear? Like above the earring?
Shit.
Sorry!
It's also a bit on the other side too, huh? Fuck.
Okay, I have to hop off real quick, and
Okay.
Jupe's gonna walk me through how to unbreak things if they break.
Okay.
Unbreak
Be right
my
back.
side.
Now that you're done breaking my drawing!
Of course.
All the time. Yuli will
No.
find something that's wrong.
Well, I mean...
There was the time where I just finished shading a foot, and she was like, Abby, it's backwards.
No! Oh, no! Ah.
She's in the chat. Just yelling, sorry! Let's see, how many of those mini kawaii pop-up things do you have? Let's see, I've made... Looks like I have made in a total of 8, including mine. I think Taylor's is the or Raves is the only one that hasn't been on stream yet.
Hmm.
And technically mine's in the loading screen, so it has. Oops. No. Oh, sure. Give me one moment. There's a... I haven't put them all in one file, so I'll have to open them all individually.
Ah.
Okay, I will just kind of cycle through them real quick. So, here's Yuli's. It's Steep. That's Rave, who hasn't been on stream yet. Maybe soon. I don't know, we gotta do Sonic Forces for our 100 sub celebratory stream.
Oh, man.
That would be such a fun time. Just grab everybody and scream at the game together.
Gotta
Here's-
make the best, worst Sonic Hedgehog avatar.
Here's Rabbit. Nigel, the good boy. Yeah. Who's funny? You like your Nesso hopped on screen.
Yo, wow.
Yeah. And Jupe, our little bumblebee. And Juice. And then mine. Thank you, BK. I had fun with them.
Ahem. Let's see here. A Dizzle. Nope. Okay.
Oh, that sounds cute. Oh my god. I can see a bit, like just a hint of blue sky out my window. It's been nothing but gray. Have not seen the sun in days.
Sucks to suck.
Yep.
We finally got like good rain
Nice.
last week. And it's like, oh, what is this mysterious sky water?
Rain sounds fake. Okay, that's brown on the sides too, and that's brown. Okay. Whoops. I feel you, Milk. I have a love-hate relationship with maid outfits and Love Live outfits and just cute clothes in general. I love them. I even like drawing them to an extent, but I will yell and complain the entire time.
I'll do it, but I won't like it. Oh, really?
I'm probably gonna like redo my, or working on redoing my VTuber look, and I'm gonna try and do the art myself this time. And when I was working on it, I think day before yesterday, I was in a call with Jupe and Yuli at the same time, and it was entirely silent. And out of nowhere, I just go, "This needs plaid." And they all just start screaming at me. Don't do it!
Why am I in this hole? She says, digging.
I love to suffer. It's fine. It's fine.
You're gonna suffer,
Yeah.
but you're gonna be happy about it.
Yeah. It looks real cute so far, though. Now, BK, you do mean Wallow. You are correct. Listen. I don't only talk about Miku. I yell about Honoka a lot too.
These are my 2 anime girlfriends.
I have more than that. Don't you underestimate me.
Oh, yeah.
You've seen my house, Nigel.
You think I don't understand? Of anyone?
You've packed them.
I, who have moved the heavy gay shit with my arm, time and again. You think I do not understand? I'm hurt.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm not actually hurt. Oh, man, I miss cons.
Yeah.
What I wouldn't
I haven't seen anybody since March.
Yeah, I mean, I have people who live locally and a car, and so I've like seen people's faces. I haven't like done anything.
Yeah. At least.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you learn how to put out fires?
I learned about the embers that Jupe is going to be creating, and in case they do turn into flames, I should be able to revert the flames.
So here's what's gonna happen. Every time anyone clicks anything, we're gonna check every state. And that's just what we gotta do. Is it optimized? Hell no. Will it break if I don't? Probably. Are we gonna fix it right now? Nope.
Incredible.
Love to have to pick between bad and worse.
The best. What'd I miss?
Too much.
I can't even remember the last 10 minutes. ADD too strong.
Abby insinuated that I did not understand the depth of her gayness for anime girls. And
No, because you said, these are my 2 anime girlfriends. And I said, I have so many more than that, and you know it.
I'm sorry, I should have said these are 2 of my anime girlfriends.
Yes.
A poor choice of words on my part. However,
The top 2 would have to be Honoka and Miku.
Yes.
that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
But yes,
The top 2
me,
girlfriends.
I very dramatically said you think I do not understand. Me, who has carried the heavy gay shit time and again with mine own arms. Me. Not 1 but 2 moves of house.
Yeah, Jupe and I went on a road trip, and our rental car's entire trunk was full of waifus.
Yeah. Thanks again. There, you can see her ears a little bit.
Well, I just noticed, like, oh, the earring's kind of floating, isn't it?
Now hold on. It's an extremely important question I have. Are the cat ears on the headband, or are the human ears on the headband?
That's cursed.
No!
Nigel, that's cursed.
Get out of here. No, don't. You're my friend. I enjoy your company.
It does. One
Okay,
of the
now-
Now I remember why I didn't draw the ears. Because I hate when there's cat ears and human ears shown at the same time. It just doesn't look right. It doesn't.
You could just move up the earring so that you can't see. I don't know.
I don't want to be
reason
too hidden.
The reason I had to ask this question is because one of the many virtual YouTubers has human and cat ears.
Oh no.
But like the lore is that the or not cat ears, rabbit ears. But the lore is that the rabbit ears are real, but she came to hang out with the regular humans in the regular Earth. So her parents made her human ear headband so that she wouldn't be like ostracized for not having human ears.
Oh my god.
It's a valid question.
Hey Nigel, I have a cursed question for you.
Yeah, what's
Oh
up?
no.
The racist grandma story.
Mm-hmm.
Would it have been better or worse if the cursed doll had cat ears?
Oh my god.
Ah.
I can't believe you broke him.
I'm not broken.
You're pretty
This,
like
this
it's
is
very
a lot
rare
to
for you to be rendered
process.
like
because the implications of
Exactly.
of cat ears
This
on
is like
the mammy doll are
the
so...
mammy doll that dates back 150 plus
exactly.
years.
Like
Furries existed 150 plus years ago.
This is really like that's a question that is more than I am prepared to answer. However, I think it would have been less cursed, if only because it would have been a better answer to the question, do you want to see something funny? Because it wouldn't have been like, ha ha, LOL funny, but it definitely would have been, ha.
You're right. Also, people in the chat apparently don't know what a mammy is.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I think it's
So
spelled,
mommy. Mommy is it's not a slur. It is it's a racist caricature. It's for anyone who would like to kind of educate themselves. The proper spelling is Mammy. Not Mami.
Just picture the old logo of the Aunt Jemima.
Like the
syrup.
old one.
Yeah.
Because they changed her to be way less racist. But yeah. And these kinds of dolls were pretty regularly made by either made by slaves who worked in the houses taking care of the children, or but sometimes by the children themselves, just when they were learning to do hand sewing and stuff. Super very much an object of its time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. Americans, we really decided we were gonna have racism plus.
Yeah. Ugh.
Truly, it.
Oh,
be
no.
Like that.
Hmm.
I typed in Mammy doll into Google, and it tried to complete it with Mammy dolls for sale.
Oh no! No!
Like, I would absolutely buy a mommy doll for sale, like, you know, from Madoka Magica.
Yeah.
That one.
Right.
Not the other one.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Okay, I think chat has a better understanding now of
Yeah.
Yeah,
Story.
it's one of them. It's one of them.
Oh man. Ah, jeez.
Yeah, for sure. So that, like, again, put directly into my hands. It was a crazy, wild experience.
Yeah, like when
Haunted doll watch. Haunted doll watch. That was for sure a
Dolls
real life
haunted.
doll watch.
Coxgun.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a doll. It was not a ceramic statue. It was a doll. It had a head that was probably carved from wood, because it wasn't stuffed, and it was like proper old. Yeah, it was proper old. As for whether we should get rid of them, honestly, at this point, it is. I think it's understood by people who are not already inclined to, like, just think differently, read wrongly about the subject, that we're not really going to be making any more of these, because that's not the one to do. You know, throw them out in a pile and burn them. I mean, that would be way less cursed. Again, if I had my druthers, probably, but is it really bumming me out that they still exist? It's more surprising than it does bum me out, because they're all at least like 100 some odd years old, and they're like literally fucking like, oh, I hand made this out of like fucking cotton, linen, fucking old shit. That, hey, this, like, if you managed to keep one, and it's still like preserved, then impressive. Don't break it out for the guests, maybe. Like, especially not the brown ones. But, you know, hey, like,
Like, as a white person, I'm not gonna, like, say what's right or wrong here, because it is not my place. But I'm just kind of clarifying. I think you're getting at, like, it depends on the intent of having
for
it.
sure. Like exactly. Like if you have it as an example of what all was doing, in sort of, especially if it's like, oh, in a
historical context.
Yeah, exactly. Like if this is in a museum, I'm not saying fucking get it all out of the museum. No, because like it is like academically, it is important that we have examples of history for us to have, like, it's good for us to have examples of history, just because it helps people contextualize things. Like there are people who collect just like random old shit from like World War I or whatever, and we can have all the books we want about World War I. That's fine, and we should, because World War I is super significant, and as are like myriad other events in history. And if you have this stuff because you think it's interesting and you have like interest in the history of it, that's fine. But yeah, it is about intent, because if you're keeping around, say for example, you collect stuff from World War II, and you have a nice collection of some fairly well preserved stuff that includes like just like legitimate Nazi shit. If you have it as part of a collection because you have an academic interest in World War II, interesting. If you're like, I don't know, man, I just think Nazis are cool, that's different. So
I don't know, like, okay, I feel, okay, I'm gonna say on that note, if I, let's say, had a date with the guy I met on a dating app, and, like, I go over to his house, and he has this, like, china cabinet full of Nazi stuff, and he's like, oh yeah, I just think World War II is fascinating.
Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Like, that's why I said very specifically as part of a collection. Because if you have a bunch of World War II shit, and some of it happens to be German, okay, I don't know if I'll jive with you very well, but, like, if you have the whole set, okay, I guess that's fine. But if you just like, nah, yeah, I really got into check out my SS uniform, Hugo Boss. We really have a problem. We have a small problem if you're a World War II collector anyway, but we have a big problem if you're a Nazi memorabilia collector.
Yeah. Yeah, my grandparents were World War II survivors. Like,
right.
My grandma lived through the Leningrad blockade. She didn't want any memory of that. My grandpa lived through the war. Like, he fought in the war. He enlisted at 17, and so like they had some like stuff left over from those times. Mostly grandpa, but like he didn't go out of his way to collect stuff, and he was very, like, he was the president of an organization of Russian Jewish World War II veterans, and he wanted to preserve as much of that as possible, like the culture, the history. Like I translated an entire book of their memoirs from Russian to English just so we could preserve history. But like, he did not go out of his way to collect any World War II memorabilia. So when I see people just like, I just think World War II was neat, here's a bunch of stuff from it, I'm like, sus.
Oh yeah, it's sus, but I can't make the hard judgment on just that. Again, I don't jive with you because that's sus. Like, that super makes me, that weirds me out. But it weirding me out and your intentions are not necessarily the same. Whereas if you're like, I don't know, man, I just think Nazis were cool. Here's a bunch of cool Nazi shit that I think is cool. Like, your intentions are no longer in any way like ambiguous
Oh, would you look at that? My Fitbit says I haven't hit 10k steps yet today, so I'm gonna hit that by running back home as fast as I can. Bye.
Exactly. Precisely. Like this is something that I have to like low-key deal with because like my girlfriend's dad has a bunch of like old shit. And he's not a World War II collector. He is a collector of old shit. Some of it is World War II, but a lot of it is like pre-World War I. Like he just has a bunch of old shit, and he's not racist, but he's sure libertarian. Yeah, like he has a bunch of weird shit. And guns. Like old guns. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, like it's a fucking. I have to contend with these things.
Yeah.
Like sort of live in real life. But yeah, no, and
Yeah.
fucking obvious. It may not be obvious to like a bunch of people, but for me, the notion is without question that especially if you are a survivor of any of the aforementioned events, like that sort of redoes the entire framework of this conversation. You're allowed to have an academic interest in history. The optics of it, depending on the period of history you have an interest in, are going to vary. And if you get really into the bad parts, then I don't know. Nope, don't do that.
Yeah.
So, like, if your family happens to have a 150-year-old mammy doll in it, that's unfortunate. But if
Like,
your
you would think there would come a point at some point where somebody's child looks at it and goes, you know, I don't think we should have this, and like goes and donates it to a museum or something.
Yeah.
But no, they kept that for over 150 years.
Yeah, it's an important part of their family. It's an heirloom. Yeah. I mean, I think, like, logistically, just realistically speaking, it probably doesn't. It's not something that like sees the light of day a lot, and you know, it's not necessarily in a box in the attic, but it's definitely like, it's like, oh, here you go, child who was born in like 1996. Here's this doll you can go to sleep with every night, and it's not until they're like 15 that they realize that they've been going to bed with the black mammy doll. It's fucking the ways, the roads that these things take to like continue to pop up in the year of our Lord 2000 and any time lately are extremely wild.
We're living in such a cursed timeline.
We live in a society.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, these, honestly, like, for my part, I don't think there's like a huge, very large, great reason for anyone to just have mammy dolls kicking around in their house. Like, sure, let's keep some examples in museums or whatever, but like, it's like Civil War reenactment. It's not like, there's no reason to, if we're going to keep memories of the dark past as fond memories, we're not having the conversation societally about how fucked it was that had happened on purpose, that we did that. And the consequences of not having that conversation are rearing their heads every day for like years on end.
Yeah.
And that's what I'll say about that.
Yeah.
Politics is crazy, and I will not fill the airtime with a bunch of like exceptionally impassioned political takes at this time.
Yeah.
Because I'm full of those, and it like yes.
It gets exhausting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have boundless, infinite energy, but I'm the talker, and I understand it can be exhausting to listen to. So.
Oh no, sorry. I meant like it could be exhausting, like just to talk about nonstop.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
You're definitely fine, and it's like
Yeah.
it's definitely a like relevant conversation to earlier story,
Yeah.
especially for like people that are kind of learning. Like peeps in the chat didn't know what that doll was,
Yeah,
or the
for sure.
significance of it.
Mm-hmm. It is interesting, academically interesting history, and I implore anyone to go out and learn about it, because there's a lot to learn. Unfortunately, a lot of what there is to learn is stuff that is worse than a lot of people like to talk about, and that makes it a slog to learn about. It makes it sort of a huge, very large bummer to learn about. But there's a lot of shit that has happened that has shaped the world locally and globally, that it has not necessarily shaped it for the better. And the more you know, hopefully, the more you, well, maybe not the more you get angry, but the more context you have for why a lot of the things that are bad are as bad as they are, and the more comfortable you, the learner, and other people just sort of by extension just passively become with the idea that, oh, it doesn't have to be this way, and the reasons that things are this way in a lot of cases are because some things change, but regrettably some things stay the same. I don't think I've said a single nya in like 3 hours. And that's really not in keeping with the stream theme here. There's not too many nyas in American history. Unfortunately, the Mammy doll did not have Neko memes, so we can get right on back to the Neko memes. Like hard cut back to anime, girl.
Now that we've gotten the heavy shit out of the way.
Now that we've gotten that all out of our system. Oh, yeah, boy. I thank you for letting me on your airwaves to have takes. No, that you are golden. I am not uncomfortable. I am, like I said, I am always good for talking. I am nothing without my words, and I am, while I am extremely, well, okay, I have some pretty radical political takes. I am always happy to engage in good faith with people who are doing the same. And if you're here to get insights, I'm not the fucking knower of things. I'm not the keeper of all the knowledge, but I will give them freely, and I will.
It's not your responsibility to educate, but like, thank you for sharing your feelings.
Yeah, for sure. Like I mean, like I said, I had 3 options with Grandma. Either yell, educate, or no thanks. And it is not my responsibility to educate an 85-year-old woman about her shitty racist behavior. But you know, the information is not actually hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
It does involve doing a hefty amount of critical thinking and just not believing the first thing you read, and keeping your ears open to people who have been doing this kind of research for a long time. So, yeah, that's that on that. Thank you for letting me come on and do all of that. And we now return you to your regularly scheduled weeaboo bullshit. I'm watching anime this season. There's not like a lot of bangers, but
Yeah, not really.
there's for sure some stuff.
There's Love Live.
Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, there is Love Live. That's true. That's true. There is indeed Love Live.
Live, laugh, love, live.
Live, laugh, love, live, laugh.
Love, live. Oh no, we didn't create an exit condition.
Nope.
It's an infinite loop.
504 loop detected.
Y'all are fucking nerds.
That's correct. What am I
But the
watching?
Nigel, have
Nijigaku
you seen-
anime is
have you
very good.
seen- Also, 508 is loop detected.
508. That's right.
It's like 504 sounds wrong, and 504 is gateway timeout.
Ah, you're right.
Oh, I'm going to share
Oh, Yuli, what were you saying before? Nigel, have you seen what?
this.
Hi. Let's see.
Ah, it's in the stream chat, Nigel.
Oh. I have it. I love it though.
It's very good.
100 continues. Fucking tube cat.
Oh shit. Like, the first time I saw this, I completely lost it at 451.
Let's see here. 29, 51. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! We found it! We found the intersection of cats and racism. Fuck! That was not my intention, I'm sorry!
Oh my god! What did this stream become?
Oh my god!
We're not talking about that cat!
Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh lord! Oh jeez! Oh my god! Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh shit! Yeah. Oh god!
Are you okay?
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Anyway, that's fine. Oh no, 416 request range not satisfiable.
There's some very good cats in here.
There's some very good.
All cats are
415
good.
payload too large. Length required. Oh no. My actual favorite HTTP error code.
418?
No, 410. Gone. 418 I'm a teapot is pretty good.
I made my jersey number in Pokemon Sword 418.
That's very good. I also like the Twitter proprietary 420 enhance your calm. Unprocessable entity. Man. These are good cats.
510 is also very good.
510 is very good. No, I was fucking looking at 506. Oh shit.
Hey,
Fucking
Nigel.
funny. Hi.
Have you been watching New Love Live?
I have not. I was gonna binge it.
It's
Like
real
I do.
good. I need to know
Yeah.
who your best girl is, and I'm going to assume it's Karin Senpai.
Let me see.
Because she is basically this group's Nozomi and Mari, so...
You love to see that. Alright, I have read her personality on love-live.fandom.com, and you are correct. I have not read any of their other profiles. You are correct.
But this is the one.
Abby, I was so mad. The other day it was like, you know, for some reason some of these names sound familiar. I swear I've heard them before. And I googled it and I was like, oh, the N girls.
Yeah!
Yeah, they're the normal cards!
What the
Yeah, that's why I was calling it out when we were watching the anime the other day. I was like, because they also appeared in like the backgrounds and shit. Like the magazine that Karin gives to Emma has 2 of the N girls on the cover.
I cannot believe.
But yeah, 3 of them are N girls. Haruka, who's Kanata's sister, also appears in the most recent episode, and she was also an N girl. For peeps that don't go here, by N girls we mean the normal cards in School Idol Festival that you get.
The ones whom you simply melt.
The ones that are there just
Yeah.
kind of like feed your other girls, really.
Yeah.
You max out their bond and max their level, and then you get rid of them, basically. But they were initially just kind of throwaway characters, I guess. Well, not really throwaway, but they're not, or they weren't
you feed
important.
them.
Yeah.
You feed them before you release them.
No, you don't release them, you feed them to the important girls.
That's
Yes.
correct. You fatten them up so that the stronger girls can consume their love.
But yeah, now they're actually, like, 3 of them got voted by fans to be in the new Nijigasaki group. And there'll be some that kind of also pop up or appear in the background and stuff like that. And it's neat. Just some super basic Love Live trivia for you today.
I have now also looked at Emma. She is also now my favorite.
They're gay.
Yes, this is correct.
Emma and Karen are absolutely gay.
They're all gay.
Well,
What-
yes, but those 2 are gay together, and it's very obvious.
Oh, good. Great.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm so glad my anime girlfriends are married.
I and Rena are also very good.
Oh, is Rena the fucking drawboard girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
I was like originally my favorite, and then Rena's episode happened, and it was just so good. And they had a Vocaloid producer doing her song. Like,
Oh boy.
yeah, it's really good.
Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, I seems very good too.
Yeah. She's very cute.
They're all good girls, but so far, I feel Sleepy Girl in my heart.
Yeah, I kind of figured she'd be your favorite.
It's my secret, Abby. I'm always sleepy.
Mood, though. Let's see.
I'm always tired.
Yup.
Milk asks, Weird question, but what was the most embarrassing anime-related purchase you did? Well, that implies I have shame.
That does imply she has shame. That's true.
If you, hypothetically, if you did have shame, which would you have been ashamed of?
I'm thinking. I guess any of the dockies.
Yeah.
Like, most of... Or, no. They're all pretty safe for work.
Which of your merchandise has the most titties out?
Yeah, it'd probably be the dockies, even though they're pretty safe for work. At least for the most part. One is a little on, like, the risque side, but it's not, like... I'd still not consider it not safe for work.
Man,
Because I've mentioned before that I'm super ace, so... But I'm also very gay. Sorry, what were you saying, Nigel?
I remembered that I didn't unintentionally buy it because I bought it, but I bought it for what it came with. The punchline of this story is that I bought a Dakimakura cover, but I don't own a body pillow, and I'm not a Daki person. But there were there was a goods set for one of the Hololives that I bought, and one of the things in the goods was a little plushie of her like her little mascot friend character. It was really cute. And I was like, I want that Daifuku plushie. The Daifuku plushie only comes as a set with the Dakimakura cover. I'm like, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
So I bought a $150 small plushie that also came with a Dakimakura cover and a voice pack and a signboard. I was like, I just want the bear. Give me the bear. So now this Dakimakura cover is gonna fucking, like, sit in my closet with all of the other shit that I'm not displaying because I don't have room.
What character is it of?
I will send you the shit. Hold on.
Hi, Billy. Are you alright there? Yeah, Milk. Again, implying I don't have shame. I drove all my dockies to the newest house when, like, the current house that I'm in.
It's okay,
when
you
moving.
can carpool that way.
Yeah, I buckled them all in. And I took a picture and I posted it because it was just too freaking funny.
Get in, loser.
Oh.
Everyone
geez.
buckled up for safety. Oh, appendix.
Hope you feel
Oof.
better.
Yeah.
Ooh, what? Oh, nice. Get that appendectomy.
Get well soon.
Also, get well soon. Okay, so this, I'll put it in the stream chat. This is the
it might
plushie
not
that I
let you.
want.
It might not
I'm
let
sorry,
you
not
post
the stream,
links.
the Discord.
Oh, that chat.
Yeah.
Well, if you post in stream chat, I can mod you, so it will let
fair.
you post
That's
links.
That's
Just
Um,
post like boop
so
or
yeah.
something.
Isn't that cute?
Uh-huh.
His name is Daifuku, and he's a little bear.
Oh,
and
that
he's
is real
sitting
cute.
in a little thingy. He's real cute.
He's baby.
He's baby. It comes as a set with the rest of it. It comes as a set with the rest of it. And I don't have a body pillow.
Ah. It's very cute though.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen worse.
I've seen
Like,
I've seen worse.
there's, like we've all seen some shit.
Yeah.
Anime is awful.
Anime was a mistake.
Anime was indeed a mistake. This is my ASMR reminder that anime is bad.
Anime is bad. Anime was a mistake. Don't watch anime. It's stupid.
I'm in too deep now, fam.
It's expensive and you spend too much money on it. Don't watch anime.
Yeah, sobs. I'm called out.
This is a direct call out of anime. So don't watch anime because it makes you buy a bunch of bullshit and it's
Yeah.
really bad. Don't do that.
Yeah. So that's fine. I'm like, okay, well, this is my 15,000 yen plushie.
So you just have this pillow hidden away in a corner somewhere?
It doesn't come with the pillow, it's just the cover.
The cover. You just
So
the
I
cover
have it,
somewhere.
it's in my closet stacked up with all of the rest of the figures that I don't have room to display. Because, like, I have figures that I want to display, but can't, because I have no flat space in my life.
F.
Ah.
Tragic.
It is.
Yeah.
I had to buy these goods. It was my birthday, and also her birthday. It was our birthday.
I do not own a Daki. For the most part, because they tend to be pretty risque.
Like that.
Yeah.
Like that, TM.
Mm-hmm.
And I like, I don't know what I would do with that. Like, there's some of them where, like, they're really cute on one side, and then they're like, oh god, that's disgusting on the other side.
Yeah.
There's some that, just... Yeah. Anyway, there was one that I was actually seriously considering buying, but then it sold out and the artist didn't reprint them, and I was like, well, okay.
Aw.
Rip.
Is it the
Is-
McCree one? Or the McKanza one? I think that's what it was, right?
It was Victor and Yuri. Like, on one side, they were just like cuddling together on the pillow, and on the other side, it's Victor's dog.
Oh, that's so wholesome.
See if I can find a picture.
I will forever treasure my Toblerone Daki. They need to make more Neo Yokio shit so I can reprint them.
It's just lost to time.
Yeah.
Shipping approximately March 31st. I'm gonna forget I bought this, and then Tenso's gonna be like, hey, something arrived, and I'm gonna be like, no, it didn't. Speaking of things that will never arrive, I wonder how my Kaicho pin is coming along. Because I haven't bought a figure in a long time. And I haven't bought very much, but I have bought HoloLive goods. Because Cover Corp owns my ass. I can't believe once I'm gainfully employed, I'll have to budget out fucking virtual YouTube subscription money. There's so many girls,
Yeah,
and they're so good.
they are.
Off the top
No,
of my
Milk,
head.
a Daki, D-A-K-I, like Dakimakura is the full word.
Oh, that's Japanese. Whoops. Not technically incorrect, but not
Not helpful in this instance.
helpful. Not helpful in this instance.
Cool. Now you're a mod.
Yay!
Woo!
Fear my power. My poor. .506 variant also. Love it.
Whoops. I got this here.
Damn, those were all. What?
Hmm.
30. Hold on, wait a minute. 30. Shkits took 10. Oh, okay. So that's 100, 30, and then. Oh, and then just okay, and then just like 15 for the plushie, and then 5 for the signboard.
Also, wait, Australia banned anime? What?
They didn't
What?
ban anime. That's crazy. They didn't ban anime, but they for sure tightened up in some pretty wild, extreme ways on the hentais. In ways that sort of leak out into other non-hentai content.
Gotcha.
It's
So basically, it affects
Heavy-handed.
like ecchi and whatnot.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy-handed. I don't. Yeah, it's. I mean, there's a lot of bad anime bullshit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't this is not a defense of just straight up bad and #problematic anime bullshit, but
Oh,
oh
unrelated. An hour ago, apparently, Gavin Newsom announced a stay-at-home order for a month.
great.
Great.
Non-essential work and gatherings need to stop between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. in counties with high rates of COVID-19. Yeah, my county is pretty bad right now. We're code purple, whatever that means.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Squad-
under a
going-
stay. Well, let's see. I think we're at least under a stay-at-home order here in Washington.
I'm just
but-
not going outside.
Yeah.
Pay people to stay at home.
Please.
And the few times I go out for groceries or just a walk, all these people without masks, I'm like, great, thanks.
Hate
You're the
you.
reason this keeps happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Starting to feel hopeful, oh hey, the vaccine will be happening at some point in the near future. But then this all hits, and I'm like, okay, great, so I should buy more masks. Got it.
Yeah. Ah, that
God
reminds me, I
dang
need to poke our group order chat and be like, are we getting that turned in soon? I need to get those masks restocked.
Sold out of stuff?
Yeah, a couple of the Bandery masks are sold out. And yeah, just those, I think. And then I'm also making the new Love Live mask. And stocking up more of the UR envelope masks because those are starting to run low. Thank you.
I have mine. I enjoy it very much. Last week I put it down somewhere and forgot where, so it is currently somewhere in the apartment.
Oh
but-
no! F.
Yes, my mask is currently being proudly displayed with the rest of my anime shit because I have other ass masks that I wear outside.
Oh no, I just wear mine outside. I would wear it every day to go get the mail because it has an envelope on it.
What are you talking about? This is my mail mask. It's fine. I have to wear it to collect the post.
Listen, I have some plain-ish masks. I have one that my company gave me with the company logo on it. I have some that I bought on Etsy with Pikachu's on it. I have some Charmander ones. I have a Sonic one that says "Gotta go fast." I am somewhere. If there's a spectrum of shame and not having shame, I think I'm somewhere between you and Abby because I will wear these completely weeb-ass masks outside. But I cannot with the titty figures.
Yeah, I don't got none of them.
Okay, so the most embarrassing thing ever bought, weeb merch. So for you, it was an unintentional docky.
I mean, I'll say that the most shameful thing that I intend to have on display is probably, and it's not really that shameful at all. Just, I think objectively speaking, is probably the Elfelt Valentine figure by Aquamarine.
What does that look like?
I will grab it and find it. Find it and grab it, rather. Elfelt Valentine Aquamarine. Got fat fingers. Looks like this.
My favorite thing is when Steve's dad, like, comes to visit and tries to, like, shame him for some of the teddy figures, and Steve just goes, "No, those are Abby's."
I don't know what you're talking about. My girlfriend loved girls, though. I don't know. Abby's been decorating the house. I don't know.
It is, like, he does just kind of leave it to me.
Hey, I wish I could scapegoat my... You know what? Actually, if me and my girlfriend move in together, I can absolutely scapegoat her, because she has way more titties out figures than I do. Hell yes. Absolutely. That girl loves titties out figures.
I see she is a woman of culture as well.
Yeah, she fucking is. That girl likes girls and boys. That's what she likes.
The HR manager just asked, "Hey, Yuli, what's your bandwidth like for the next couple of weeks?"
Oh, no.
Ominous question.
That's an awful
Oh, no.
question.
That's so ominous.
Okay. That's pretty cute. I think I would like it more if it wasn't for the whole titty thing, but...
Yeah, like, I really want her to have a pose that is less titty out and more, like, with her big gun, because Elfelt's really fucking funny. She is a fighting game character from Guilty Gear, and she has a, like, basically an ultimate move, where she, like, her handgun turns into a big old rifle, and she shoots, her opponent with, a bullet that, like, makes them overcome with feelings for her, and then
Oh,
makes
that's
them
so
want to
anime.
murder her. It's extremely
Yeah.
anime. Elfelt's great. I think other than that, I don't really have anything that's too lewd. No, I think that, like, really next on the list is probably the Nozomi altar figure, and that's a big jump.
I wouldn't even consider that one, like, lewd.
Exactly. It's yeah. So pretty much that's pretty much it. And that's just because Guilty Gear. We don't get a lot of Guilty Gear figures. I'd want the Ram figure as well, but one, I don't have room. Fucking yet again, I fail to have room for all the shit. And like, the Ram figure is really big because she's got this fucking huge, very large swords. They're pretty fucking cool. Oh man, it's cool though. Ugh. Damn it. Now I gotta go figure shopping. Fuck.
I'll help.
Oh no.
Guess you'll die.
Guess I'll die.
Welcome to Hellzone.
I mean, I
My
would.
favorite Sonic level.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't even be able to display it anywhere. It would just go in the box and just go in the closet.
Yeah, Steve and I need to sell some more. Like, we've still been at that point, but I'm like, I keep finding more that we're just like,
You're at the point where Ami Ami will not combine boxes for you anymore.
They refuse.
Hi, Jason. Also, Ashmead, I don't think I've said hello yet, so hello.
Does she have a different face? Hold on.
Extra faceplate, maybe?
No. It's a different it's different color palette on the figure, so I think like she might just have a different face. Oh yeah, she so totally does.
Neat.
Ram Color 8 has a different face. Damn it. She's got the big swords. Is that the Figma? Is that a Figma? No, it's not a Figma.
Milk Ria's from what series?
My gut says Rias Gremory from High School DD.
Ah, oh yeah, they did mention that series earlier. I don't go here, so I could not say.
I know, I'll go to myfigurecollection.net. I have a
My
notification.
home.
Oh.
Maybe it's it's your friend's birthday.
Nah, it's April update.
Ah.
Let's see here. This one's by Freeing. I see. Boop, boop. Oh no, there's a problem.
Step 1, Milk, lose shame. Step 2, buy all the waifus.
Step 2, gain money. Step 3, acquire figures. I bet everyone in the world is glad they reprinted Deep Sea Miku.
God, yeah. I was lucky to get the first print. It was marked up a little bit, I think, because it was at a convention, but she's so pretty.
It's a wide figure.
Yeah.
Oh, I just... I just had flashback memories to, trying to remove the paint off the face of Nendo's in the button slave chamber.
The what and the what?
No, we stopped calling it that because we realized it had racist connotations.
Oh my god, Abby! Why do you keep coming back to racism? At least it wasn't me this time!
Context!
Here's my waifu slave chamber, which contains my friend, you know, who happens to be,
Okay.
Two
Okay,
friends.
half white.
Okay. So back when Abby used to live in the weird sex lizard's house, there was there was a small room like off to the side, and it's where the printer was for all the art prints, and it's just where all like the art production stuff happened, because back then Abby sold like a shit zillion buttons, and like we would make them all in-house and just take them all to cons, because
Yeah, it was before I switched to just made to order.
Yeah, it was wild. Those drawers, that was an experience.
Yeah. We
but
trashed them eventually.
Yeah, good. And so when the Jason, I said the weird sex lizard house, it's a story that I'm not allowed to tell on this stream, not because of the content, but because I've already told a story this stream and I have to save it for next time.
But yeah, it was like made out of a garage. Like it used to be a garage, so you have to like kind of step down into this area. So it's even though it's not like downstairs.
Exactly, like there's a step to separate it from the rest of the house. and so when it would be con time, and when Abby was still bringing all the buttons to the con instead of making them there, she would often employ the help of several friends to like manufacture these buttons in like an assembly line sort of way. And so for a very brief moment, because it was like separated from the rest of the house, and because it was just a fucking assembly line sweatshop of button making and like yelling across the house, "Printer's done!" It was briefly called the slave chamber. However, that overed quickly, though, because not one, but two brown people were people who were frequently in this room helping manufacture so we didn't call it that anymore.
I don't even remember why we started calling it that.
I remember. Did you see like all the fucking buttons and shit? It's because the only thing we did in there was fucking work for your bullshit.
Listen. I tried to make it worth your time.
No, you did. I'm not mad. But if you want to know what the answer is to why we called it the slave chamber, it's because we fucking slaved over a hot button press.
Oh my
God.
Then we realized it had bad connotations, so we were like, wait.
Buttons.
Oh my god.
I laughed so hard just now, my ring disconnected.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
I was not, a disclaimer, I was not enslaved. I was paid in anime waifu script.
Oh my god.
I was compensated for my time with just so much fucking art
And food.
And good memories.
Incredible.
Oh man, yeah.
And now that story that you're telling about that one time you were accidentally in a slave house.
One time I was accidentally a slave. Oh shit.
The hit modern day remake, 20 Cons a Slave.
Well, you know, it'd be like that sometime on a con circuit.
Hey, Abby, quick question.
Yes.
I see that when you are doing the outlines for like the white pom-poms, it doesn't go on the ones for the orange pom-poms. Were you just doing the line art on all the different layers, or?
Yeah. They're all on clipped layers, and I just, like, do one, and then I do the next one underneath it, so that I'm just kind of coloring, like, on the layer below.
Oh, so you have a layer for each pom-pom?
No. The orange is a layer above, and I just did not go into where it was going to be white.
Okay, so as you were drawing, you said, okay, these need to be, like, the alternating ones need to be on separate layers.
Right.
So that, okay, you thought ahead.
Yeah.
That's why they pay her the big bucks.
Welcome back. You missed more accidental
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that did happen a little bit.
So the name of the stream is Racism and Catgirls, right?
I was gonna call it Storytime with Nigel so it doesn't sound as terrible, like, from a glance.
So it doesn't get immediately taken down from YouTube.com.
That too.
No, that's okay.
Bold of you to assume that YouTube would actually take that down.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, hey, that's true.
That implies they would do their jobs.
Yeah.
No,
And
well,
not-
you know.
Yeah.
Who knows? You could roll the dice on the fucking robot. No, I can. I absolutely 100% confirm Abigail Starling, certified not racist.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh, hi, Fred.
You've been cleared.
Like, I feel weird saying thanks for that, but also we
Dude,
probably
thanks.
should have clarified.
Oh my god. Oh, I miss you so much.
I miss you too. I need quarantine to be over so I can just give you a big hug.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Especially because flights between us specifically are dirt ass cheap. Oh my god. I'm so glad I found that tiny airline. That was my best and most favorite flying experience I've ever had.
Yeah, that seemed awesome.
It was really cool.
You got to boop the plane.
I did. I love
Nice.
airplanes.
Wait, which airline is this?
It is it's called JSX. It is
That is what I use at work. That is a JavaScript component.
well,
Not in this case, no.
I flew JavaScript all the way to Seattle. Yes, it is called JSX. It is it's technically a charter airline, but they're like also a subsidiary of JetBlue, I think.
I like JetBlue.
Yeah. And it's really, really cool because they only fly like small planes that
Like tiny.
Tiny is tough, but it's definitely like this is like a 30 or 40 maximum person plane, if even that. So they get to fly out of general aviation as opposed to going through like the big, huge, very large terminals and gates, which I have been in, which gave me the ability to have the experience that I've been told is very similar to flying pre 9/11.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like,
so
wait, you can bring a water bottle on the flight?
I believe I didn't try to, but I'm pretty sure that's fine. But it was very much get to the airport like 15 minutes before your flight, and like get in line. They ask you if you have any contraband, and you say no, and then you like they swab your bag and they poke around a little bit to see if you have any like keys of coke or whatever, and then you get on the plane, and then the plane go,
And they serve you alcohol.
and they gave me free bourbon, and it was nice.
Nice.
I love free bourbon.
I'm looking at the their website now, and I don't see anything to Seattle.
It's
It's not even one of the options.
Technically not to Seattle now.
it's yeah, technically not to Seattle. It's what is it? It's like, is it like the Kings County Airport?
No, it's a little bit south, I think.
I'll look it up. Let's see. We got 6 destinations. Oh, did they take it off? What the fuck?
Oh no!
Yeah, I only see California, Nevada, and Arizona.
No!
There. What the fuck?
No! Yeah, like end of last year, right?
Yeah, like my
So-
birthday last year.
Yeah.
So it's been like a whole year.
That's fair. Still.
Time is fake.
Whack.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
It was cheap too.
Oh. Yeah, these are their only options now.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking at it and that sucks. That's
Yeah, it was tiny airport. It wasn't like the closest, but it also wasn't SeaTac.
exactly, and that's worth it.
Yeah. Well, at least I think you can take flights from Oakland to the one that's closer to us.
Yeah,
I'm blanking on what it's called.
Yeah, the Boeing airport.
Yeah.
Yeah. Son of Beach.
F.
F.
Well, peace jets.
Nigel, how much Russian do you speak?
Small. Like I have the brain thing where I understand way more of most languages than I actually speak. I'm really good at identifying languages, and if I put my mind to it, like if I invested time into it, speaking it would not be difficult. But I have not, like, Russian is on my list that I have not been able to get at lately because of COVID reasons. It's definitely on my list.
Well, if you ever need somebody to practice Russian with.
Yay! I have a larger base of Russian speakers than I ever assumed I would have. The base is it's not a large pool, but it's more of a pool than I thought I would have. It's like very, very exactly 2 people. I'm really sad about the fact that they no longer fly to Washington.
Yeah.
That sucks.
But also evidently Texas?
Yeah, apparently.
What? Oh wait, no, it's just Dallas Love to Houston Hobby. You have to get a connection from Vegas? Confusion.
What is a pop-up flight?
I have no idea.
Well, if I ever want to visit my friend in SoCal, I guess I could do that, but...
Oh yeah, sure. They've always I think they've always flown to Burbank and Orange County. I don't think that's changed.
I think last time I visited Marisa, I drove, but the time before that, I took the ominous Asian bus.
Oh, you took the Gamble bus?
I took the Gamble bus. It was $30, and nobody spoke any English, and they gave me a sandwich.
Yes, thank you, Jason. Risky knowledge is in fact small.
I need to actually, like, knuckle down and get back to, like, studying Japanese. Hi! That, like, sounded so close.
I leaned in for that one.
Yeah.
Hello, yes. Excuse
Hi, Fred.
I will assist with the Japanese
Yeah.
to the
Отлично.
best of my abilities. Oh, I just
Nigel.
realized that it's dark as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, daylight savings.
Wait,
Nigel.
yes, hello.
Ты понимаешь, что я говорю?
Oh no, you've lost me.
I just
no.
asked, do you understand what I'm saying?
No,
You can at least answer in Russian.
that's true. I gotta turn on a light first, though. It's actually like fucking. I've been looking at my monitor so long that everything else is faded into the background, and it's like pitch dark inside of this house. I'll be right back.
What a good cat girl.
So good. I love her.
Does she have legs?
No. I'm just gonna leave it at this. Uh, what program do you use to stream onto YouTube? Oh, it's just OBS. What was I gonna do? Right.
All right, I have now exited the cave. It was so dark. My Russian learning context is almost entirely a friend I had in high school 10 years ago, who taught me like foods and limited phrases of like not huge appropriateness. And I was like, man, I gotta learn Russian. And it's been on my list ever since, and I've done a little bit more since then, but I like doubled, tripled down on learning Japanese. And then now I'm here.
Yeah, okay.
But it's on my list. I learned to read. But I did not learn to speak. Which is an interesting experience that I have with several languages, where I can look at something and I can read it, but I don't know what it means.
I can do that with 2 out of Japan's 3 languages.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Unfortunately, the third one is the the entire basic Chinese alphabet, which is like several thousand whatever characters.
Yep. It's just sort of a baseline, like 2,600 of them kanjis.
Yep. Yeah, that's too much. It's too much Japan.
I can never hope to learn kanji ever.
Like, if
I keep trying, but I can't retain any of it.
If I would dedicate a lot of time to it, sure, probably, but like, I don't got time for that. I'm not planning on actually moving to Japan.
See, what you gotta do is you gotta be like me. You gotta go back to when you were 12 and start there and do it all by yourself, more or less, until you get to become like 25. And then you go to school for it, and then immediately stop going to school for it, and then you continue to keep having to learn shit by yourself. Can't believe my shitty grandmother made me drop out of school.
She what?
The short version is that she almost died but didn't, and then
unfortunately
my family had to take care of her, and for context, my grandmother is the worst.
Yeah.
Worse than your friend's racist grandmother?
Yes.
Probably.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, I only met her once, but she was way more pleasant than my grandma. And my grandma's racist too. So, yeah.
No, I don't like this.
It's not good. Can I? Yeah, thank you. Let's see here. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Items on fire. Oh. I have that. I should put that out. Does she have different arms? She must have different arms.
Most people do.
That's true. I'll grant you that. In this particular instance, this person is a PVC statue. And I believe she does indeed have different arms. At least I hope that's what this is. Pasna Sashikai Pozu. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. For sure. Warning: a counterfeit version of this item exists. And it does. I hope I don't have it.
The chat's
Oh,
full of
no!
some good sass right now, Nigel.
Perfect. Click. Make photography. Buzz. Oh, okay. Man, I remember when Entertainment Hobby Shop Jungle was way less mainstream. It wasn't that long ago. Damn. Can't believe we're at Nendoroid 1000 something.
Yeah. The hell. I feel so old.
Jumping back in time to, 30 minutes ago or so. I thought, I don't think I've ever bought anything that embarrassing, but I definitely have.
Well.
I definitely bought yaoi mangas at Borders, Inc.
Yeah! Yeah, you did! Yeah, you fucking did!
See, the thing is, that's probably the second most embarrassing, because there's plausible deniability there that, the employees did not know what I was buying, or what they were selling, because I never got carded for that shit. They're like, here's, a weird-looking Japanese book covered in plastic. Okay, that'll be $8.95, thanks. Okay, cool.
They don't get paid enough to care. They're retail workers.
Yeah, valid. But, I think the most embarrassing definitely had to be when I was in Japan, and we were I was on I was with my art class on a tour, and we were taking a break, and there was this bookstore. I'm looking through the bookstore, and I find something that I never really expected to see in a bookstore. It was One Piece doujinshi.
Oh boy.
And the cover art was really pretty. And it's Zoro and Sanji from One Piece, and I'm like, okay, sure.
Oh no.
And somewhere in the back of my mind, I was like, yeah, it's probably gay. It's probably fine. And so then, I take it to the checkout, and the person behind the counter just looks at me, tells me how much it costs. I put the money on the tray thing. She wraps it up for me in this special paper that gives it a cover.
The shame paper.
Shame paper, yeah. And I take this book, I put it in my bag, and yes, I have purchased an illegal book. And my art teacher, he was he wasn't nearby, but he saw that I bought some books, and it wasn't the only book I bought, and he's like, okay, cool, you bought some books. I don't think he noticed that one of them was conspicuously wrapped that way, which is probably for the best, because Mr. Wada didn't need to know that.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I brought it back to the hotel room, and the girls I'm rooming with are like, hey, look what I bought. And I started looking through it, and sure enough, yeah, that is gay, and also more explicit than I thought it would be.
F.
But still, not that bad. Oh god, I would like to tell a story though, a quick one, on behalf of my friend Kat.
Okay.
So Kat.
Afterwards, I have a story.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
How the turntables.
So Sorry, getting a Slack message. Okay, cool. So, Kat is looking. Kat is at an anime convention.
Mhm.
She is looking through the doujinshi peddler's wares, and I don't know if you ever tried shopping for doujinshi at a con, but like it's always wrapped in plastic, so really all you ever get to see is the cover art.
Yeah.
And it's like you're taking a real gamble there buying something because you don't know what's going to be inside.
Right.
So she's like looking through for this like one particular ship from what was it, Attack on Titan, and this yaoi peddler who's there every year for that particular convention. So like she recognizes him. He looks her dead in the eye. He flips through the books. He picks one out. He hands it to her and he's like, "I think you'll like this one."
Oh no.
And so she's like, "Well, okay, sure." So she gives the man his money, she buys the thing, takes it back to her hotel room that night. What's the least bad way I can explain this?
Oh no.
Inside this, there were, bodily excretions that you would not really expect to take place in something intended to be titillating.
Oh.
Oh, sick. Nice. Love it.
And at the same time,
Oh no.
body parts being removed that really shouldn't be removed.
Find fucking, like, euphoria? Like, what is this?
It was so weird, doujinshi, where one of the characters in this ship just like cuts off like several of this other character's limbs,
Oh my
ties
God.
him up, and puts him on a chair with a hole in it over a bucket.
What
Great.
the fuck?
Great.
I'm so glad I marked this YouTube video not for kids.
Me too.
I marked them all that anyway in case of swearing, but still.
Yeah, and so, and she was so mad, and she was going to go back and tell that peddler of illicit wares exactly what she thought of his suggestion of, "I think you'll like this one." And then the corona happened, so he gets off scot-free.
He's like, yeah, I made a good suggestion.
Okay, my story is in college. My Japanese art history teacher decided to run a history of manga course. It was its first year, and she's a good teacher, so I was like, okay, hell yeah, I'm in. And it was going to be for comics minor once that got approved, but I guess it started officially like the year after I graduated. But anyway, she was thorough across genres, including yaoi,
Oh boy.
and we always had like assignments to read,
Oh no.
and like at least one for every like section. And the one I got for this,
Oh no.
yeah,
Oh,
it was.
no.
I had to give it to my roommate, who is very much a yaoi aficionado, to censor it for me. And she ended up censoring it with memes. And it was like damn near like, I want to say 10% of it was visible.
Oh god.
And the whole time she's going over it, she's like, Jesus Christ!
Oh no.
And she's like, this is graphic for me. Yeah. I am especially glad that my teacher decided to cut the lolicon portion of what was going to be in the course.
God.
Yeah, she said she thought about it, like, for the sake of being thorough, but her like, sample materials that she had picked out would have gotten her in deep shit trying to bring it back through customs.
How did? Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh no.
That was the only reason she drew the line there.
That and time in the course.
Oh my. But not the fact that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, oh my god.
Okay. I think
I understand the want to be like the desire to be thorough for educational purposes, but also
like you can explain that shit pretty simply without going into the nitty gritty of. And here's why people are into underage shit.
yeah.
Man.
Or making us read examples of it.
Man.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Man. I got so much to say all the time about everything.
My favorite though that my my roommate used to censor the yaoi though was this one image of this like dude looking horrified that just says, "That is so not kawaii."
It's not very kawaii of you.
Yeah, why
Man.
indeed? Oh, also it was on the exam, so I had to see it uncensored anyway.
Oh, great, cool, excellent.
Thanks, I hate it.
Fucking worthless.
Wait, so this was a class you took?
Yeah,
Ugh.
an actual college course.
Was the teacher a Japanese person?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so at least there's that.
Yeah.
At least there's that, because if it was some white dude,
Oh
it'd be
yeah.
like,
No.
I was gonna go fucking feral. Oh my god. So I guess that's a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of college professors who are questionable in terms of teaching their subject, I took Russian 101 in college because I left Russia before I could go to school, so I never learned how to write. I was like, okay, I'll like brush up on the basics and like grammar rules because like I just know things by intuition, but like it would be nice to know why this particular tense of this word is this or whatever.
Right.
And it would be nice to learn how to write. So I get to this class, and the teacher of Russian 101 is a man with a master's in Russian language. Okay, cool. Except he's a white guy, like, not like a Russian white guy,
Not like
but
a
like
Russian white dude, but a regular white dude.
like an American white dude,
Right.
with like the worst accent I've ever heard, like when he speaks Russian. And like on day one, he's like, "Hello, students," or should I say, "Здравствуйте."
Oh no!
And I'm like, "Are you trying to say "Здравствуйте"?" And he looks at me, and I look at him, and he knows he's going to have a problem this semester. And I'm like, pronounced
Fucking anime
"Здравствуйте."
spark. Oh lord.
Yeah, I was not his favorite student because there were a lot of times when I would just flat out speak up and correct his pronunciation. I am aware that it was kind of shitty of me to do, but at the same time, he was teaching people incorrectly.
Right.
So, I don't know. I don't know if that was the right thing to do or not, but like he would say things that like even if the letter is there, sometimes the letter does get dropped or does become silent or whatever. Like you say in Japanese you say des, you don't say desu or whatever.
Right.
So there's some cases like that in Russian too, and like the word "здравствуйте" does have a few extra letters in there, and he was pronouncing them all, and I'm like, no, you don't. And he was trying to say the word for salami was kalibasa, and I'm like, no, it's kalbasa. Like it's l, not l. It's two different sounds, and
It's the deep L.
it's what?
That was a reference that I made to an in joke that none of the people who would get are currently in this conversation. Never mind.
Hmm.
Forgot all my friends don't know each other magically.
No. I was gonna make some joke about that being the title of a Death Note doujinshi, but
Well, call him out on his sheet.
okay, that was good.
That's pretty good. That's not bad.
I appreciate the bilingual fun there.
Very good.
Fun fact, my dad cannot tell the difference between the words shit and sheet.
Well,
Bed shit.
if you're frustrated, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes, like that Southern Japanese teacher TikTok going around. I love that fucking TikTok so much. It's so good.
Which
Brandon
one?
McInnes is great. So there's a voice actor. His name's Brandon McInnes, and he's really, he's like good at voice acting and also Japanese. And there is a TikTok where he, it's POV. Your Japanese teacher is from the South.
Oh.
And
Wait, like the American South or the
oh,
Japanese
the
South?
American South.
Oh boy.
And I can do it, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab it so that you can get the full experience.
Oh boy.
Because
Oh boy.
I love it. It's so bad.
Oh boy.
Come on. Oh, it's probably on Twitter. Never mind.
Yeah, I think so, because I remember seeing it.
It's so good. I love it. Here we go. I'll put it in the.
In stream
I'll
chat,
put it-
too.
Yeah, I'll put it in the stream chat for everyone's. It's so. Oh, fuck.
How's the border? Is it cute?
Yeah, it's cute. It says Nia.
Yeah. Oh, right. It should be a small yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hecked up. Hang on. I'll fix it.
If you want to keep the same amount of space, you could make the ya small and then put the line after it to lengthen it.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pro tip: if since the ones on the sides are vertical, the line should also be vertical.
Oh, good to know.
Yes.
Oh, was that the line?
Hmm.
Oh, I see.
It
I see.
occurred to me that it was probably the guy there.
Yes. Yes, so those should be rotated.
De-enhance. In smallin, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
I'm
watch
learning.
this video.
Okay, so smaller yeah. Is this small enough, do you think?
No.
I mean, it's.
It should be noticeably smaller than the knee.
I mean, it's the only reason it's not is because the knee is like poofy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah.
And then I'll just move this up. Okay, yeah, about that size.
Do I send this to my friend in Alabama?
Yes.
Just gonna drop it in the Animal Crossing Discord and memes channel. And hope it does not offend the Southerners.
Minasan Hisashi Buri desu. Very good.
Same size.
There's more puns for you in the chat.
Oh. Have you seen that one comic?
Yes.
The HR Nya?
Wait, I don't know that I have. The HR Nya.
Bring it in Discord.
Okay. That's
Actually,
good.
I can put it in the YouTube chat. So, context.
This is Nya.
The Russian letter, like the English capital letter H is the Russian letter N, and what you know is the backwards R, that's ya. So put those together, and you get nya.
You know, like, Nya.
That's just me at my desk at work, honestly. I did have a pair of cat ear headphones, but they broke.
Oh.
That's very good.
I have mine from the Kickstarter somewhere.
Same. That audio
Kelly
quality
says-
is not good.
Kelly says, I don't know how I feel
The
about
what?
that.
The what, Nigel?
The sound quality for mine of those is not good.
Yeah, the first batch definitely had some issues. I had to return mine. Or rather, exchange it. Because, like, they died really fast.
Yeah.
I think I bought mine at Joanne Fabrics in the impulse buy lane.
Nice.
Are we
So
talking
they
about
were-
the accent wear?
I don't think they were like legit ones, but like what broke was the headband just snapped.
Mm.
No, you know what? They weren't from Kickstarter. Mine were,
Just from Brookstone?
no, yeah, mine were the Brookstone ones.
I guess they came out with a version later that, like, that can use all the colors. So I need to get those. Okay, that's better. More accurate.
More Nya.
More, yeah.
Although, Nya is also the onomatopoeia for the smile. So, your mileage may vary.
Okay, where's the little calendar thing? Do I not have? Ah, here it is. Here's the calendar. That, okay. Oh god, this is confusing. Whoever designed Pivotal Tracker is the worst. Close that. Okay, that looks more manageable.
Hungry.
You should eat something.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Have you considered food?
I've considered it. Food's it's in the pipeline right now. It's still in dev, it hasn't gone live.
Are you gonna be making postcards of this one?
Yeah, probably. And like 8.5 by 11 prints.
Ooh.
Shoot, that reminds me. Did I ever send you a Kurumi postcard? I don't think I did.
Which one?
Kurumi, the one with the big clock in the background.
Oh,
That
right.
I
yes,
spent-
that one.
80 years on the dress.
Yes.
Sobs.
Man,
Would an 8.5 by 11 print be okay?
Yeah.
Yay. So I got plenty of
I
those.
can't tell you how much I watched like 4 episodes of Data Live.
It's definitely not for everybody.
What made you what made you stop watching? Was there like something particularly?
I don't remember. I think I spent a lot of time when I was being a sad boy just watching every anime that came out, which I cannot in good conscience advise anybody do because a lot of anime is fucking garbage.
Yeah.
And I don't remember exactly I don't even remember exactly why I bounced off of Data Live, but I think it might have been because it was like it came out during a time when I was trying not to watch everything that came out. What's the last thing I seen in Data Live? I think the girl was like, I'm sword, yeah, and then he was like, well, you've really destroyed the school, haven't you? And she's like, hell yeah, I have. And then he was like, have a name, and she was like, oh, and then I stopped.
Okay.
Does that make sense in context?
No, it does not.
Am I thinking of something different?
I have no idea, honestly. It's been a while since I've even seen season 1.
Hold on, I gotta, now I gotta look up Data Live. Oh,
God damn it.
okay,
Abby,
hold on.
now that I have watched some Nijigasaki and I understand who the characters are, I suddenly understand the sleep mask you made.
Yes.
Okay.
Should I send you one of those?
I could just order one from your store.
Yeah. But I also
Okay,
can't
hold
really
on.
afford to give everybody Christmas presents, so...
I mean, I would love a Christmas present. Sleep mask of Sleepy Bitch Disease Girl.
Plus, I have a small, like, tiny pile of other shit that I got you, so...
Ooh. God, yeah, like after doing this care package thing, I'm like, oh god, am I gonna do this again for Christmas?
Yeah, it's kind of exhausting.
It is. Also,
Like,
apparently,
it's a lot of fun.
USPS. It is. USPS raised all of the rates for mailing things
For the
this
holidays,
season
yeah.
because holidays and COVID, bad
Yeah.
combination.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember anything about this anime. Like, I'm looking at the plot and I'm like, what? All I remember is there's a dude, the school got blown up, the girl didn't have a name until she did,
Uh-huh.
and she has to love him. Or she has
Okay.
to become love him. Not like she has to love him, but for reasons she has to become love him.
So he can seal her powers from going berserk. Or some shit.
So she did blow up the school!
Yeah, probably.
Okay!
Yeah. Spatial quakes, quote
Oh,
unquote.
that's it. Okay. Alright. Oh,
Incredible.
Lord.
Yeah.
I fucking-
Listen, I don't watch this show for quality.
Anime is so stupid. I hate it.
And all the girls are cute. And all the figures are cute. And they're all expensive. And I'm suffering.
Yeah,
course.
well.
Okay, good. The care package I sent to my friend in California finally arrived.
Hooray.
But like, the fact that the one I sent to Georgia arrived before that
Yeah.
kills me a little bit.
Yeah, the care package thing is a lot of fun, but it's definitely kind of hard to, like, keep pumping them out.
It's definitely all worth it, at least to me, when like
Yeah.
my friends get theirs and they're excited about it.
Yeah. Isn't that the best feeling?
It is.
Yeah.
Also, can you send me that picture again that you tweeted before of like you artfully arranged everything?
Oh, yeah, 1 second. I mean, it wasn't hard to artfully arrange it. It was freaking gorgeous package. I was like, Jesus! I gotta do better!
No, you inspired me to do this like in the first place.
I'm glad.
But I do appreciate how you artfully arranged the tissue paper to cover up the packaging that I definitely reused from something from work.
Yeah, I figured you wouldn't want that
The
shown.
shame paper.
Shame paper!
It's not shame, it's just I don't want people on Twitter knowing where I work, so I don't
Yeah.
want my coworkers finding me on Twitter.
It doesn't have to be Abby's shame.
Yeah. Like,
Here we are.
I went to a developer conference for like front-end developers, and during like the lunch break, I sat down somewhere and I was talking to another person, and he was like, "Yeah, I work at such and such." I was like, "Oh, cool, I work at such and such," and he's like, "Oh, we buy your product all the time. My kid loves it." And I'm like, "Oh, cool."
Great.
I mean, like, it was cool, but like, it's a recognizable thing, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't want people to know.
Yeah. I need to tone her skin shade down a bit, I think. Like, she's so light.
She's luminous.
She's so light that she's blending in with the white in the costume.
Yeah.
What's the word Stephanie Meyer picked? Incandescent. Yo, if Twilight was about cat girls, I'd have been into that shit immediately.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on. So there's Bella. She's boring. There's what's his name? Jacob. He, instead of a werewolf, he's a cat boy. So Edward then has to be a cat boy vampire. Or a cat girl vampire, actually.
This has gotta be an anime already.
I mean, I would watch that. Cat girl vampire? Lesbians? Yeah, I would absolutely watch that.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
I'm holding on.
Is she a vampire? She is a vampire. Already an anime.
Which one?
Already an anime. I
What-
forgot
what
about, I forgot about Tsukiyomi Moonface. It's already an anime.
But is it a good anime?
It should have been.
But wasn't?
I mean, here's the thing about the anime. It was animated by.
Oh, it's got that style.
It was animated by Shaft, so the animation is really good.
Mm-hmm.
But anytime you've got an orange flag for me is like child-sized old vampire.
Oh god, I hate that. I cannot stand very young character in a booby older character's body, or the reverse. I am 1,000 years old, but I take the form of this 12-year-old.
Oh yeah, fucking 5,000-year-old lolly vampire is like the fucking.
No,
I can't.
I can't do this. I can't do this. I had just enough levels of tolerance to tolerate the stuff going on in Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, because a good chunk of that anime was surprisingly a lot more wholesome than I anticipated.
It's pretty fucking wholesome.
Just there were some parts that were just big yikes, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know. Yeah. Fucking.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
That's better, I think.
We just I don't understand. I don't understand all these people, and they're out here like, oh yeah, emotos. Do they not understand the power, the immense, massive power of Naisans?
they do not.
Bro, Naisans or die.
Porque no los dos.
That's fine. That's fine if there's both. I just want to have the option.
Yeah.
It's like the tweet said. Along with Naisans and mom friends who do not talk about their problems, I am very weak to powerful women who could unceremoniously kick my ass, but are soft for one person, and especially if they are also voiced by Miyuki Sawashiro.
Oddly specific, but yeah.
It's layers. It's zoom in layers. Women who could kick my ass but do not, who are also soft but for one person, who are also voiced by Miyuki Sawashiro, and that zooms in on 4 or 5 different characters, but the most famous ones are probably Celti from Durarara and Bishamonten from Noragami.
I have not seen either of those.
That's okay. I will. You know what? Let me find it. Let me find a peanut clip. I gotta go to YouTube.com. That's not how you spell that.
Okay, I'm leaning towards this is done.
Is this a AMV or is this just a? Oh no, that's not Miyuki Sawashiro. That's whoever your English voice actress is. You're sure you're fine, but I'm looking for Miyuki Sawashiro, please.
Now I'm realizing I drew one of these pleats way bigger than the others.
The one under the bow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. I mean, that happens sometimes organically.
I assumed the bow was just flattening it.
Fair. Okay.
You can change it if you want, but
no,
that doesn't look
I don't
unorganic.
have enough fucks in me.
That's fine.
Sometimes I have too many fucks and that goes into fixing ruffles. Today is not one of those days.
Sometimes your too many fucks decide, I think this needs plaid.
Yeah. Yeah. But at least that's adding to a design and not fixing liner and colors and all that are already there.
Right. No!
Or feet.
You should turn out very good.
Thank you.
God damn it.
Thank you.
What?
Let me.
Oh, I just
let
noticed
me
the chat has not been
this
updating on my end.
Fucking.
Thank you guys.
Oh no,
Oh no.
that's not it either. I'm trying to find a clip of this character from this show that is using her Japanese voice actress, but it's hard. Like all the clips are dubbed, and I'm like, no, I'm looking for the other lady though. Let's try to make it more specific.
Well, I think Honika is done, so I think it is time to
Yay.
call it a day. But thank you guys for coming to hang out, and thank you peeps
Yeah.
in chat for coming to hang out.
That was an adventure.
That was a
Yeah.
stream. That was a
Bonus
stream.
turned out very good.
Thank you.
Found one. That's okay. The adventure can be found in the VOD.
Yep. Yep. It's just, it sure is, it was a thing.
Yeah.
We went all sorts of places. Yes, yes we did.
Yeah.
Thank you, BK. Next stream will be with Rabbit tomorrow at 6 p.m. PST. And then you will see, let's see, Juice will be back again on Monday, and Nigel again on Thursday. Unless that's Thanksgiving. Wait, I don't know what
That's
time.
100% Thanksgiving.
I can't time. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
okay.
going to
That is-
assume you're busy that day.
I am going to assume I am busy that day. If I am not, I'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, let me know if you're available, but if not, no worries. I don't expect you to be available on Thanksgiving.
Gotcha.
But good night stream. This will be up on Patreon shortly, and then publicly probably sometime next week.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring
Yeah.
that notification bell so you get the push notifications for all the art streams.
Yeah.
Tune in next time for story time with Nigel and assorted other stream partners who are here. Cool. Tell all your friends, get subs so we can stop streaming on youtube.com/channel/UCAPWMZVC4 and 4YRLPIMY0BOQ, and we can get like some words.
Yeah. And we're thinking we'll do for 100 subs celebratory stream. We'll play Sonic Forces, or rather, I'll play Sonic Forces, and we'll just have the Nesso Peanut Gallery.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
and
If
scream
that
the whole
happens,
time.
If that happens, I'm coming drunk.
Yeah, that's a good way to go into this game. Oh man, Nigel, we should do Shadow the Hedgehog again sometime.
Oh man, gun!
Invite me to that. I've never actually played that one.
Oh, hell yeah!
I am all of me.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Damn, not here.
Good night.